ahead, check everything's working, check everything is acting right. Get all my screens set up. Screens, not screams. What am I saying? Is that... Yeah, there we go. We are in. Everything looks like it's processing right. Let's go. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of this page. This is our current big work document. Oh, geez, I forgot to update the day. Let's do day 20. Oh, jeez, this hero. F2. There we go. Phew. Hello, hello. There was a jump scare for a minute there. Hi there. Hi, Dreamy Allure. Welcome in. We're just checking all the audio and checking everything's working right real quick. I just had to update. I had it as day 19 still. I had to update it to day 20. Oh my goodness. Let me just make sure. I think my screen looks right. I think the chat box is looking right. I think I need to move this. That. And then I can make... Oh. Stop selecting that. I want to select me. I'll do that, and I can make me a little bit bigger now. Okay. We're all comfy and cozy. Let's look at our word count tool. I think I forgot to have that up yesterday. And... Let's see if I can get that working. Hello, Author Red. Like, it's good to see you. I'm just getting everything all set up. Lorenzo, you're here too. It's so good. I'm just a girl. It's almost 4 a.m. I didn't sleep at all, and I'm sipping coffee, pretending to be fine as I continue to write my Christmas romance. Oh no. I'm so sorry. That is rough. Sleep, I could never. Are you insomniac? Is it sometimes hard to get the sleep when you should get the sleep? I feel ya. There we go. Yep. That's rough. What's your Christmas romance about? Is it like the good old, like the Hallmark movies, the Christmas Hallmark movies that like have the business person go back to the small town and then they realize the true meaning of Christmas and love and everything wrong in their life, and they end up with the attractive other person that they never looked twice at before? Is that the vibe? Is that the cozy Christmas vibe? Living your best life. I'm a writer. What's sleep? Never heard of it. Oh dear, oh no. I'm encouraging bad habits in all these writers and all my little raccoons. It's like dad's best friend, age gap Hallmark? Maybe. I think there is Hallmark movies that did that, right? Or isn't... I didn't watch a lot of Hallmark Christmas movies, right? It's just not my favorite genre personally, but I think it's, you know, it's still a good genre. I know a lot of people like it. I'm not shitting on it, I'm just saying it's not for me. But I feel like, wasn't there a thing, aren't there a couple Hallmark movies where like there are age gaps or there are like weird relationships where if you weren't in a Hallmark Christmas movie, everyone would be giving it a side eye? I feel like there were a couple. I really do. If I ever was gonna start watching more Hallmark Christmas movies, which one would you recommend for a newbie in the field? What's your favorite Hallmark Christmas movie to show everybody? I'm also an author. I don't write as much as I used to. I mostly do covers for my aunt's novels. Like, do you mean like the cover art, or like the cover, like the little blurb descriptions on the back covers? Not everyone. Is her voice loud enough? It's always quiet for me, but I don't know what's real anymore. My voice is quiet? Oh. Hold on. You guys might hear some tapping at the microphone. Okay. I'm gonna fix stuff. How about this now? How about this? Is this louder? Maybe? We can try. Man. Sometimes I don't always know what tech issues are happening because like I don't hear it from your guys' perspective, right? I just look at my OBS's, my two OBS. that I have open on my 3 monitors and my 3 keyboards, and I hope everything's working. And I don't realize it until I upload it later. So thank you guys for like letting me know if stuff's going wrong. Because otherwise, you've hit the 3 stream streak. Yay, congrats. But yeah, sometimes I feel really embarrassed when I'm like, oh, I streamed for hours and there was this really obvious issue and I didn't know. That's how I felt in the beginning, right, when the model wasn't working, and that's why I stopped streaming after the first few streams, right, because I was so embarrassed that I in OBS it looked like the model was moving, but in reality she was just sitting like that the whole time for hours. I felt so silly. What is it? So you do the cover art, Lorenzo. Oh wait, hold on. I'm behind on the stream. Jeez. Fave Christmas movie is Die Hard. Yes, it's a Christmas movie. I will fight to the death on this. Hey, I always say technically Nightmare Before Christmas, the majority of it is around Thanksgiving, right? It's technically a Thanksgiving movie. So I feel ya. What else is there? The genres your aunt Lorenzo. Auntie Lorenzo focuses on are horror, erotica, and fantasy. Ignore the second one. You doing the cover art for that too, Lorenzo? Huh? They spicy images? They spicy cover art? I had to do cover art for that shit. You don't know my page. I recently found out there are more than 2 Home Alone movies, and I refuse to watch them. I remember the first one, and I remember there's a Home Alone 2. I do remember that. How many Home Alone movies are there? Make my own covers for that. I know the pain, Lorenzo. Hey, the thing I feel... I'm so glad that you guys do cover art for like yourselves or family members. That's so interesting. That's so like creative. That's such a fun, like, cool collab. I feel sometimes I'm not on Book Talk, I'm on YouTube. And I watch YouTubers who talk about the drama on Book Talk. The book drama on TikTok. Because I can't stay on TikTok for that long, right? No, it hurts my brain. But I can sit and I can watch somebody yap about the stuff on TikTok for an hour or two. And I've been so heartbroken. There's the big thing right now of a lot of indie authors, right? And they invest for their indie published books to get cover art made from who they think are these real authors who do cover art. And they spend thousands on it, and they had to get the commercial rights usage, right? There's a lot of different things. There's commercial rights usage, there's distribution usage, licensing, there's a whole lot of stuff. And then it turns out after a while that those artists used AI, that they were AI generated or traced or something else, like traced and AI. And so therefore, as it's AI, like there's no commercial rights usage that author gets to have, even though they paid for it, and they physically paid to have that printed on hundreds to thousands of novels. And I'm like, that's devastating. Oh no, it hurts my heart every time. There's a couple of them. I dip my toes on YouTube into the Book Talk drama sometimes, and every time I hear a new case of it, I'm like, that's devastating. Oh no, I feel so bad for them. I make my own covers for that. I know the pain, Lorenzo. Making covers is fun, but seeing random people use AI for everything and get likes and money for that hurts, man. Yeah. I get that. It can be really defeating. It can be really hard. I hope you feel really proud of all the work that you did on your stuff, though, and that makes it more worth it for you. I hope you're really proud that you put in that effort, and you're gaining that skill, and you're part of that process in the project you're making. The longest cover I had to draw, that took me 5 hours. I think my aunt enjoys my suffering. To be fair, Lorenzo, that's actually really fast. I would fully expect like some cover artists to spend like days on stuff, right? Like some artists take like a long time to do certain cover arts and to get it all formatted and stuff, right? It's kind of crazy. I'm not the best. I wish I was a better artist. I picked up a couple months before this writing challenge. I picked up the tablet and I was practicing my artwork again. But I wish I did have the time to focus more on artwork and be a better artist. That would be really fun. I really admire people who are like talented artists. It's such a cool skill to have. Maybe I had this idea after the script for this writing challenge is done. We're doing it for an animatic, right? I'm like, wouldn't it? Because for storyboarding, you don't have to be a fantastic artist, right? You just had to be able to convey an idea. You had to be able to communicate the angles and the shot frames and stuff. But it doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to communicate an idea. I was thinking, I'm like, I could try working with a storyboard artist after this, because I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun to show you guys. But I also had the idea, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should try drawing storyboards, because it's kind of like a rough draft, you know? It's just kind of the rough draft of drawing, and I show you guys the rough draft of writing and the plotting and stuff. Maybe it would be fun to try my hand at doing storyboards for an animatic. I probably wouldn't be too good. But it could be fun. The pain. Granted, oh, my goodness, I was yapping so much. Granted, she did tell you guys about my fears, so it's plausible. Yeah. Auntie Lorenzo's pretty fun. Oh, sadly, Lorenzo is not published, not national at least, most locally in your own town. So you're like a indie published, and it's mostly for like your local community. That's still really cool though. Funnily enough, my horror novels are the reason my library has an adults only section. I feel like most libraries have that, right? Or do you just live in like a really small town and they didn't have that before? It's like a really small library. I just realized I got less than 2 months before I published my debut novel. Wait, Dreamy Allura, you're gonna publish your debut novel in 2 months? Dreamy Allura, you should have led with that. Oh my goodness, congrats. That's so exciting. I totally get you. It also sounds really scary. It sounds like it's coming so fast, but that's so exciting. Oh my goodness. Are you indie or traditionally published? It's no shame either way. Sometimes people, like Author Relic here, is also indie published too. And we were reading some of their snippets the other day on stream. I just like to know. I think my little raccoons like knowing what the other raccoons are up to, you know? Author Allura, so exciting. Thankfully you guys love the yapping cryptid. Yeah, otherwise, geez. This would be many hours of pain if you didn't like my yapping. Actually, I got into beef with my neighborhood, mostly the moms, because my horror novel covers contained bright colors. So parents mistook it for a kid's book, even though it said not for kids on the cover. Oh my god. That's the same thing too, like a lot of kids or the parents are letting their kids watch like Has Been Hotel and stuff, even though it says specifically on every single episode, like, please, this is not for adults. This is for a mature audience. Yes, it's colorful and they're like cartoony, but it's a cartoon for adults. Please stop letting your babies watch this unsupervised. And they just say, oh, it's a cartoon. There you go, it's for kids. See, I know some people were even talking, it's like really uncomfy when there's like the panels, when you can ask some of the cast or like Fizzy Pop or some of the others like questions about it, and sometimes it's like really little kids, like elementary school level kids, and they're asking like adult questions about stuff, and it's like about the adult topics in the show, and it's like I don't want to answer that to like a little kid. Oh my goodness. It's exciting, but the taxes will not be. Yeah, everything exciting in life, as soon as you realize you have to follow the rules and the law and the tax man and stuff, it gets really scary. One of the scariest parts of opening Cryptid Roots, the business me and Roots have, right? Like, we have a real official business. It's on Etsy. We're setting up the Shopify. We've been in stores. Our work's been on the Grammy red carpet twice. We've worked with celebrities, we work with everyday, we do a lot of stuff, right? And one of the scariest things when we actually got like our first couple Etsy sales was realizing, oh shit, people are actually buying our stuff. We have to start looking at like a business license and business taxes, and how do we collect sales tax? And how is that done? Oh my goodness. You guys hear Roots helps me a lot while I'm streaming, right? They sometimes they get me water, they help me with food and stuff. I definitely, in my head, I pay it back because I handle all the tax stuff. I handle doing the tax thing and the payments. We do it quarterly. We do sales tax quarterly, and then you also have to pay like the income tax stuff every year, and there's just a lot of like forms and files and stuff, and I handle that. And Mama Cryptid helps us because she keeps track of the licensing fees that are renewed every year, every 2 years. There's different things we have to file for, and she keeps track of that, and then lets me know when that's due. And that helps a lot. But there is a lot of forms every time you have this cool project. Yeah, I can imagine the taxes with doing your own book won't be fun. The taxes for running your own business aren't fun. And the paperwork you gotta fill, and there's all these different things. It's not fun. What else is there? There's, I know sometimes with some people do like some fun movies and stuff. They're like, oh, I like doing home movies as a kid. I want to get into the movie industry now. I want to be a director. And then they like have all these cool stunts ideas, right? They want to do like actiony things. And then it's all the liability forms and the safety forms and the and then the, oh no, yeah, if I want to do this, I have to have like a fully trained and qualified and have these safety measures, or like the person here could fall wrong and die. It's like really stressful, and they're like, oh, there's a lot of paperwork. There's crazy stuff like that. Dreamy Lore is publishing on Amazon because I think it's the easiest way. Yeah. Tell the moms you'll write about them next for the library stuff. Oh, Author Relic, you didn't like how Hazbin Hotel Season 2 ended? I thought it was a little fast-paced again, but that's... And I feel like they tried to end a lot of plot lines at the same time, when some of them could have been finished earlier and some of them could have had the spotlight focused on them for longer at the end. But I know that's an issue for them as a whole. Sometimes their pacing's a little off. But I still like it enough. I'll still continue watching it, you know? But yeah, I do recognize sometimes there are pacing issues with the show. But I don't hate it enough that I'll stop watching it. It's just a small critique. You can still like things and critique it, you know? Oh, Lorenzo, since they've been mailing me angry shit, I've made it... They're mailing you stuff? Lorenzo, how many people are you in fights with? We made a tradition to send them copies of the novels, but I make every cover more violent than the last. Jeez, no, I couldn't have that effort. I couldn't have that dedication. Author Relics on Amazon and Barnes & Nobles. You get a tax sheet at the end of the year, don't worry. And unless you sell $600 worth, you don't have to pay the taxes. Is it true? It might depend on the state. Sometimes different state stuff is different. I'm not quite sure. But you could be right. I just have no idea. It's a good idea to have a spreadsheet to keep track. Also advise setting up your Goodreads profile to claim your book as a Goodreads author once it's out. Oh, you know what? I know a lot of, like, especially since Book Talk, I hear a lot of stuff on Goodreads. I've never actually... I don't think I've even actually looked at a Goodreads before, like the website. I think it's a website. It could be an app. I've never even looked at it. Isn't that funny? I'm such a huge like reader, and I love writing, and I've never even looked at Goodreads. It's so funny. I think a lot of people do it now. I think it was one of those things where like when I turned away from the internet for a minute, like everyone decided that's the thing they're gonna do when you're in the writing and reading communities, and then I blinked back and everyone. Everyone had already been on there for years, and I'm like, oh, I'm out of the loop. Oh, you're from Germany. Okay. I wish I could tell you how nice, but German takes paying taxes more serious than anything at this point. Yeah, but your taxes, like, do stuff in Germany. You guys have, like, roads that get fixed. You guys are in Europe, so you have some semblance of semi-functioning healthcare. That must be really nice. I've only been looking up and stuff in some countries like the Netherlands. Do the Germans have good healthcare? Please, I'm desperate at this point. Please. Lorenzo, you made a film? So like what I was saying earlier, like a little short family film. Since my theater is a drive-in, when it was presented, it was the only film at our local film festival to receive an NC-17 rating because of the violence. Lorenzo, yeah, with the violence in your books, and then the wedding drama from a few streams ago, and now all the stuff with the moms, I'm like, Lorenzo, be honest, there's a lot of fights happening in your life with a lot of different people. Are you the common denominator? It's okay if you are. You'll just be my little rabid raccoon. You'll be my little... You'll be the raccoon that starts fights with everyone else. Goodreads is the love of my life. Huh, yeah. Like I said, I feel like I like looked away for a bit and I came back and everyone loved in the reading and writing and in the book talks and the writing community on YouTube, the author tube. Like everyone was suddenly on Goodreads and I'm like, I've never heard these words before in my life. LBW, you gotta let my chihuahua out to pee. I was gonna make a joke about tell him to hold it, but I'm like, no wait, it's a chihuahua. I ain't gonna mess with that. You just said you were in Germany, right? I don't know why I thought... Hold on, it's moving in my chair. I never thought of Germans having chihuahuas. I don't know why. I just think of like chihuahuas mostly being over here for like white suburban moms that don't know how to train them, so they're the like most demonic little terrors ever. And they'll always say, no, it's okay, they're friendly, and they're like not friendly. I'm like, man, is that a problem everywhere else too? He doesn't hold anything, he just lets it all out. The apartment thanks Doug. Oh no. The nice thing is Amazon has a lot of good tools to promote your book, including an exclusive service with KDP. I think that's the Kindle thing. Select for ebooks? Huh? I know nothing about this. That's really interesting. Yeah, I think Kindle Unlimited will probably get me the most readers, especially nowadays. You know what's so funny? When I was younger, our family did have Kindles, and now I think it's just been so long. I don't think we really use the Kindles. I feel like I've really gravitated back towards like physical hard copy books again. You know what I mean? And then I feel like people who don't, I feel like the big trend right now is the audiobooks and then like the physical books again. I feel like a lot of people are enjoying physically having stuff after they realize that sometimes when you have something digital, when you have a digital copy, especially like on Kindle and other ebook readers, you don't technically own it, even if you've bought it. You just own the right to access it or something like that. Like you're paying to have access to it, but you don't actually own that digital copy of the book or the media. And a lot of, at least my age and younger, a lot of the new generation coming up, they're really liking having physical copies again, because they're realizing, oh yeah, if I just download a game rather than having a hard like disc of the game, I don't actually own the game. I like having a physical book, because if I just buy it on Kindle, I don't actually own the book. I like having the CDs again, making physical CDs, because if I just download my music, I don't actually own that music. There's a really big thing coming back up again of you should physically own the media that you own. But maybe that's just the dystopian movements happening here in America. Missed it. Lorenzo's film is called The Playhouse. It's told from the perspective of the villain who kidnapped neglectful parents and is putting them in twisted versions of games. Maybe because he himself was neglected too, so he didn't want to see other children suffer the same way he was, even if it was twisted. And he filmed 2 separate endings? I imagine that theater that was like, there's only this one film that's the NC-17 rating, and it has 2 different endings. Oh no. Oh, that's so funny. Those people, I can imagine if you live in a really small town where like they didn't have an adult section in their library and all this different stuff. I'm like, Lorenzo, you're starting fights left and right. What is what both defer? Let's see, do I wear that like a freaking badge of honor? You don't care, oh Dreamy Lore, you don't care how people read. As soon as they talk about free PDF on Google? What? I block people because that's just disrespectful. Oh, like free the bad thing, the crime. That sounds like a PDF file. Okay. Free that bad person on Google. I block them because that's just disrespectful. No clue why people think stealing... Oh, wait, no, maybe... Okay, wait, no, so just an actual document. So a free document on Google, you block because that's just disrespectful. No clue why people think stealing from authors is okay. Yeah, that's not cool. First time chat, Johnny Devil. Hello, welcome to the chat. We're mostly talking. There's some we're a writing chat where we write, we talk about different stuff. We try to have cozy vibes even when we talk about not so cozy stuff like murder in our writing. And yeah, there's actually some people here who are already indie published or about to be indie published, and they're giving some different advice and stuff. It's really interesting. I like it. So Author Relic says, Cryptid, KDP Select is a service where you agree to sell your ebook exclusively on Amazon. Oh, but just for a period of time. Okay, I was like, oh, that's a little scary, but just for 90 days. You get Kindle Unlimited, and readers pay a monthly fee to read your book for free. Okay, yeah. Get paid per page rather than per sale. You also get countdown deals, free book promo for 5 days, better visibility, and ranking boost. Oh, that's cool. And you're having success with that? That seems really awesome. Yeah, I haven't ever really looked into the Kindle stuff or how Amazon does different things. That's a really cool perspective to hear. We want to do 2 separate endings since I want to give the villain some sort of closure that he was loved rather than dying alone. Yeah, with his father around him. Okay, with the explosion. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can imagine if there was an explosion at the very end of all this horrific stuff. That would have gotten you the NC-17 rating at your local film festival. Oh no. Poor Lorenzo. Maybe you need to move to one of the bigger city areas, right? I feel like if you're in like a really small town, moving to like a bigger area, sometimes the more like sometimes the moms in small town communities can be a little much, and I think that's what you're experiencing, right? You're seeing a lot of the moms start fighting with you at the library stuff. Maybe moving to a bigger area that's a little bit more accepting of that. There are always going to be moms like that everywhere, right? But I just feel like when you're less of that small bubble, those fish take up less of the ecosystem, you know what I mean? It's a little easier to navigate away from them. I am not on KDP Select. My ebook is out via Barnes & Noble and Amazon. That was a mistake, and I should have done the Amazon KDP Select. Oh. You never know stuff until afterwards, right? Like, even, I feel like you don't realize... Sometimes people stop trying to do a thing because they're like, oh, wait, no, I don't know everything. I'm gonna make mistakes. And that holds a lot of people back for a while. But the honest truth is, no matter what, you're gonna make mistakes doing stuff. And then you learn, and then the next thing after that, then you do better. And I sometimes have to really remind myself of that with the business, right, with Cryptid Roots. Because, like, when we first started, what was it? We were just messing around. We were just having fun with embroidery and stuff. And we were doing, we mostly did fandom stuff in the beginning, right? We didn't have our own original stuff. And then after a while, as we started getting bigger, what happened? We got some of the copyright claims, right? Because they were like, oh, it's not just a little thing anymore where you sell like 1 or 2. You guys are getting bigger. So now there's going to be the copyright strikes. Now they think that you're an actual, like, official business. And then we got the copyright strikes, and we were like, oh, okay, yeah, we took that stuff down. It automatically takes some of it down, but, like, I took the other stuff that could get, like, copyright claimed down. And we mostly stay in communities where, like those industries, like, the biggest section is Five Nights at Freddy's. Some of that stuff, they're okay with you guys, with people making fan stuff. But we're also broadening out to our own original stuff. And that's just something that, you know, you learn and grow from. You're like, oh, yeah. When it was just this little thing and we thought it wasn't going to be a full business, that was fine. But now that we're a full business, yeah, that wasn't okay anymore. And we had to pivot. There's a lot of pivoting. There's a lot of learning as you go. There's a lot of just doing the wrong thing. Whereas, geez, in the first year when we established the business, I thought we did some of the business paperwork to become an official business correctly. And then when we did taxes that year, the tax person was like, you did this the worst way possible. You pay so much more taxes because you made the company this way instead of another way. And I was like, oh no. And so then we went back home after we paid the taxes that year, and we were like, okay, what's the better way to file for this business as this organization? And they were like, it's this way. And we were like, okay, we'll just do it that way. And they're like, well, there's a refiling fee. You have to pay a fee now to change the way that your company's set up, right? Because you can't just do that for free. And I was like, what's the refiling fee to restructure our company, Cryptid Roots? And they were, it wasn't, I was like, maybe it'll just be like a $50 fee. Maybe it will just be like, we were still a baby business then. So I'm like, maybe if it's bad, it'll be $100. I think it was a couple $100 if I remember right. I could be wrong. It's been a couple years, but it was a chunky fee that I was not happy to pay. But we did do that. We refiled it. We restructured the technical way that the business is registered, right? All the paperwork for the state and stuff. And that helped with taxes for later. They said it was a lot easier and we saved a lot of money on how we pay taxes. Just because of the more straightforward way that we filed it. But geez. Yeah, you make a mistake, you learn from it, you go, oh, I should have done this next time. And it sucks for a little bit, and then you do it better. But I do have a big announcement that happened today. I officially sold 50 copies of your book, which is crazy. Author Relic, that's so exciting. That's so amazing, especially like as an indie published person, right? Like getting those sales, getting that attention on your work. That's fantastic. Oh my goodness, you should be so proud of that. What a huge milestone. Everyone cheer for Author Relic. What a great thing. Lorenzo, you plan for your aunt to have a cameo as the villain's mother? Is this revenge? Are you painting your aunt as a villain in movies because they spilled your secrets on stream? You guys are funny. But man, yeah, see, this is why I love chatting with you guys. Everyone's doing such amazing, interesting things. You guys are making movies, you guys are doing cover art, you guys are publishing all over the world and getting sales. Like, wow, that's so impressive. The mom may be a jerk in the book, but your aunt's an angel. Basically. See, I called it. I knew. Everyone, don't forget to hydrate, okay? Roots gave me my giant pitcher of a water, but everyone hydrate. Oh. But yeah, the tech issues today. Roots, if you guys are in the Discord, there's the raccoon emotes that we bought. They're not custom ones. They're other people can use them too. But they're these really cute raccoon emotes, right? And Roots had bought them for us to use, and that's why you guys can like use them in the Discord and stuff. But we wanted to set it up on Twitch so you guys could use those same raccoon emotes here, right? And it was on. There's like a desktop and a laptop and the 3 monitors and the 3 keyboards and the 2 mouse. It was on the wrong thing, and we were trying to figure that out for a little while. And the stream was starting late, and we're like, okay, we'll just get that fixed for tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow, you guys will have access to the raccoon emotes for chat here. That's what we're hoping. So that's the next goal. But yeah, that was the tech issues that caused us to be a little late today. I was trying not me. I was sitting back and doing nothing. Roots was trying really hard to get you guys your raccoon emotes over here. I really want the ban one. There's a little raccoon. It's holding up a sign that says ban. I need to use that to get some of you guys sometimes. Every time I'm like, you're banned. You guys aren't. I think it would be cute. Drink. Rich is like, nah, fam, I'm giving you this drink now. Later. Basically, it is not a normal cup. It's this huge cup. It's like something you could pour and fill other cups with, right? I'm like, it's not technically a pitcher, it's a glass, but it's a glass that could be a pitcher if it wanted to. You know what I mean? And they filled it up for me, and they're like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. You're small. What do you mean I'm small? Is my character small? Do I need to make her bigger? Sorry if you guys heard that loud crash. I went to grab my drink, and I hit the monitor. Because there's so many monitors, and there's so many keyboards, and there's the laptop, and there's the 2 mouses, and there's the microphone, and there's the stuff. The only place for the glass is behind one of the monitors, so I had to sneak the glass out from behind the monitor. No, in real life, I'm being mean. You aren't being mean. Why you gotta bring my 5-foot nothing business into Fantasyland? Here online, I can be tall. I can pretend I'm tall online. Okay, I'm a blue cryptid online. Okay, look at me. I'm blue. I have horns. Look at this. I'm everyone's favorite local cryptid because now I'm on their local screen, so now I'm local to them, even though I'm here in Florida. I can be tall. You guys could imagine me tall, right? You guys could imagine. I could be tall as a cryptid. See, look at me. I could be tall as a cryptid. Can't you guys believe I'm tall? Do I act like I'm 5 feet? I don't know if you guys could fucking hear her. Mama Cryptid's over here giving me sass too. Everyone's being mean to me. If they were in chat, they'd be banned. Uh-huh. Cryptid is an Oni. No, I'm not. You guys are gonna get me canceled. You guys are gonna get me canceled in the Oni community. The other cryptids and the Oni and the demons and all, they're gonna cancel me. They're gonna say I'm appropriating their culture. That's not cool. You don't want the bad vibes from the Oni community, please. You don't understand what they could do. It's not me. I'm just a little swamp hag cryptid in Florida who apparently has her Boston accent still whenever I say Florida. This is bullshit. I was telling Mama Cryptid about that earlier that you guys pointed out. I have the slight hint of the Massachusetts accent still, but only on specific words like Florida. She's just over there laughing at me, making fun of me.
Speech therapy?
Mm-hmm. 2 separate streams I've mentioned that. Speech therapy.
I tried to
Wata.
fight for you. They didn't believe me.
What was that?
I tried to fight for you.
Yeah, I told them. I'm like, no, you both Mama and Papa Cryptid said it was just an accent. And they were just very adamant, like, no, this is a speech impediment, and this will affect her for life. No one will be able to understand her in this horrible speech impediment that is a Boston accent. She needs to miss recess for years. For this woman just to keep looking at her and saying, say water. And little kid me saying water. And then she would do things like she would then like think I'm just being really difficult or like really dumb. So she would hold up a flashcard then that said, like spelled out water. And then be like, see, we're gonna say water. See, it's W-A-T-E-R. Say water. And I'd be like, water. Put the car in the car park and get your donkeys. Did you? I'm too little to remember this. Did you guys call Dunkin' Donuts donkeys? Is that a thing? Oh, man, I guess we've been in Florida too long. I just remember it now as Dunkin' Donuts. We just call it Dunkin' Donuts down here in Florida. So we don't call it donkeys. I guess I was too little to remember that.
And you learn to like chocolate coffee.
Yeah.
To walk down to the donkeys. Get a little tiny iced coffee. Put it in.
Roots, can you guys hear Mama Cryptid? Let me know if you guys can hear her, if I need to repeat that. She was talking about little baby cryptid who's only 4 years in cryptid years. 4 cryptid years old. And I guess I discovered I liked hi Mama Cryptid. People in chat are saying hi Mama Cryptid, but She's saying 4-year-old baby Cryptid realized that she liked chocolate coffee, like 2% coffee, 99% chocolate and milk and stuff, and little 4-year-old Cryptid would say has to go to Ducky's and go down the way to get baby coffee. It's mostly chocolate. Oh my goodness, what else was there? I remember the biggest culture shock. Do you guys want to know? And this was in high school. This was I never realized this one went underneath the surface for me for years. That was a day, and generally I just realized it before. I'm like, oh, okay, there's just cultural differences between North and South. Like, I really didn't hate anything. This day in high school, oh my god, I suddenly hated all Floridians for a split second. I know I'm a Florida Cryptid now, but little high school Cryptid, I held a grudge against all Floridians that day. I was so mad. I was in class, and the teacher had put a medal, no, it wasn't a metal one. That was the whole entire point. They put a plastic little bin in the center that you hold trash in, right? Little bin, hold trash in it. They put it in the center of the room, and it was some like little thing that you did, and we could fold up all these papers after we were done grading. We could throw it, and people were trying to aim it in the center of the class. It was just this 3-minute thing the teacher let us do. Like, we folded up the papers after we were done, and people could try and throw it into that trash container, right? This plastic trash container. And one of the people who's all the way far back in the corner, furthest one from it, was one of the sports guys. He was one of the jocks. And he got up, and he acted all tough, because he should be able to make it, right? Because he's like a sporty guy. He's one of the jocks. And he threw it, and it got so close, and it was this really big container, so it should have been an easy shot, right? Especially for, like, the jock. And it hit the edge of it, and it fell out. And so we were all joking, everyone in class was laughing. Everyone was laughing because it was really fun. Even he was laughing. We weren't laughing at him. It was just funny. And people were talking, they're like, oh, you missed. Oh my god, you almost made it, dude. You psyched yourself up so much. Like, we were just kidding, right? And I was also laughing and kidding. And I'm there, and I say, oh my god, you psyched yourself up so much, but you missed the trash barrel. And have you guys ever, when it's the middle, like, huge hubbub, huge, everyone's laughing, everyone's talking, some people are clapping and then, like, smacking their knees, like, laughing, right? And as soon as you say something, an entire room goes.
We say trash can. They say barrel.
No, it's trash can if it's metal, trash barrel if it's not metal.
Yeah.
There's two differences. They call all of them trash cans. They don't have trash barrel. You're interrupting my story. You're getting ahead of it. Hold on. So the entire room went silent. Instant, like, mid-laugh, silent, every single one of them, to focus on me and what I had said. And that was like, what? I was doing the same joke that everyone else was, that he almost hit it. And then the teacher was in on this. Do you guys realize that the teacher was in on it? He stopped the class, and he looked at me too, and he was silent. And he goes, what did you say? And I was like, now thinking I said something wrong, but everyone else had been saying it. And I'm like, it was funny because he hyped himself up, but the paper missed and didn't land in the trash barrel. What's wrong with that? And I was thinking, like, did I accidentally say a bad word? Did someone mishear me? Like, I'm so confused. And it's silent if you could hear a pin drop, right? This went from loud classroom-wide laughter over this funny dude missing throwing the paper into the trash thing, right? To a pin drop, mid-laughter stop, everyone looking at me, the teacher looking like, can you repeat that? And so I repeated it, and he's like, no, what did you call it? And I'm like, the paper? He's like, no, the trash can. And I'm like, looking at it, and I'm like, it's not metal, it's not a trash can. It's a trash barrel. And then everyone starts, like, laughing at me and being like, what? Why are you saying that? It's a trash can. Do you not know what a trash can is? Because I'm with, like, it was an English class. I was one of the, like, the quote unquote, I was, like, one of the smart kids in that class, right? Everyone called me, like, one of the smart kids in there. Even though that doesn't really matter for anything, right? It wasn't, like, an important title. I'm just so everyone was looking at me now like the smart kid's like really really stupid. Like Cryptid, what are you saying? Do you not know what a trash can is? And I'm like, it's not metal. A trash can is metal. That's the metal trash cans. A trash barrel is plastic. That's a plastic one. It's a trash barrel. And I'm over here and I'm right and I know that. And then everyone in the class is telling me, no, they've never heard that. That's not real. That's wrong. And I'm looking at the English teacher up front like, no, it's not a metal trash can. It's a trash barrel because it's a plastic one. And then the English teacher here in Florida says, I've never heard of that. I think you're wrong about that. It's just all trash cans. Why would you specify that? And I'm like, what? And so this entire class turned on me. All these Floridians being like, no, like, and I'm like thinking back and I'm like, no, I've heard Mama Cryptid say trash barrels because we have the plastic wheelie trash barrels outside. And they said, like, Mama Cryptid said, like, oh, take the trash barrel out to the curb. And I've done that. Like, no, I've heard adults say it. I've heard Mama Cryptid say it. I've heard Papa Cryptid say it, right? Like, no, I've heard trash barrel. Is this a made-up word? Did Mama and Papa Cryptid, like, make up this word and set me up just for it to come out in high school when everything's already, like, traumatic and scary and horrible enough? Like, was this a long game plan thing? I went back home and I asked Mama and Papa Cryptid, right? I'm so upset. I'm like pointing at stuff. I'm like, that's a trash barrel, right? And they're like, yeah. And I like pointed a metal thing. I'm like, that's a can, right? Like that's a can of beans because it's a metal can containing beans, right? And now they're looking at me like I'm stupid, which isn't helping. And they're like, yeah, why are you asking this? And I'm like, because I was in class and there was a trash barrel and everyone said I was wrong. And they were like, well, was it a plastic one or was it a metal one? I'm like, it was a plastic one. And they were like, yeah, that's a trash barrel. You were right. And I'm like, but they all said I was wrong. I looked it up north. I guess we differentiate trash cans and trash barrels. And down here in the South, it's all one. You don't differentiate it based on the material. Isn't the metal one a trash bin? I have no clue. I'm too sure. Yeah, in Europe, I think you guys use bins more. You guys use bins. I think you guys also say wheelies. A trash wheelie? Am I completely making that up? But yeah, I think in Europe, maybe some other parts of the US, we say bin. But that's not normal. We normally say a trash can or a trash barrel if it's non-metal up north. And then down here in the South, they just say it's all a trash can. And then he killed them all. No, I didn't. I was devastated to think that I was failing at a common language. And then everyone turned around mid-joke just to joke on me instead, but I hadn't even said anything funny. It was so embarrassing. I was devastated. Like when you're there in the middle of class and you like break into a sweat because you don't understand what's happening. I was so... Dog is fed. Time to write another chapter. Yeah. Keep going, Alora. I'm just yapping. It's like when I told you about the truth be had thing. Yeah. Except like the difference is, Judah, you made that up. That was just your interpretation of it. Mine's a real thing. Trash barrel. So a trash can is if it's metal. Like if you have other things that are metal, it's a can. Like if you have a can of beans, if you have a can of tuna, those are normally metal containers, right? So a trash can is the metal containers that are trash bins. They're the metal trash bins. But we also have a lot of plastic ones. We have ones that aren't made of metal, they're made of plastic, or like a wire mesh one, right? Like so those ones up north, you differentiate that one. Those ones aren't cans, right? You wouldn't call a can you would differentiate it's a trash barrel because it's plastic, it's not metallic. Same way that you wouldn't look at a can of tuna fish and call it a barrel of tuna fish, right? Because no, it's metal, it's a can. You differentiate it based on the material it's made out of. So down here in the South, they don't. That was the big communication gap. And then, like you said, you're in Germany. You call most of them bins, right? It's a different way of talking about these containers. I swear to God, you guys are coming along with me on this journey. Yeah, I'm just calling them all trash bins. Yeah, because it's I think that's more European. You call them bins. Trash cans. And you see now, because we're in Florida, it's gonna show me the, not now. It shows you all the results, but normally it would like this one's a trash barrel because it's plastic. This is a trash barrel to us up north. These are trash barrels because they're plastic. Let me look up metal trash can. This is the stereotypical, this is the idea. That is a trash can. It's the metal one. You can clink the lids together and it makes a lot of loud crashing noises. Those are trash cans. They're metal. But here in the South, and I'm looking at this here in Florida, right in the South. Oh, thank you, Roots. Thank you for the food. It shows in the search result, it puts them all together as trash cans and trash barrels. Does it show me a difference if I look at trash barrel? Oh my god, it's trying to show me a huge, like, 55-gallon drum instead of a trash barrel. The more times you explain it, the more sense it makes. It probably doesn't. You're probably mocking me. I get it. It's fine. Everything's fine. This hasn't haunted me for most of my adult life. It's not, it wasn't a defining point of my childhood. It wasn't one of the, it really wasn't one of the worst times in high school. High school had a lot of fucked up shit, but it's definitely a part of high school I remember. It was horrible. Oh my god. But yeah, up north you differentiate based on materials. Down south you don't. I think there's like some other random stuff like that too. And I think when you get to the Midwest, where like there's certain words or phrases only the Midwest use that even the North versus the South does not use. And that then abruptly ends as soon as you get to California, because California is not like the West, even though it's the West Coast. The Midwest and the West Coast are very different. No, I'm in Utah. When I went to Boston, everyone stared at me for saying mountain like mountain. Mountain like mountain. Up north, that wouldn't be the particular like letters they would drop. Up northeast, if you're like in Boston. Yeah, you said you were in Boston. It's the letter R, right? That's what we're well known for. We keep dropping the letter R, and for me, it's not like we entirely drop it. It's like it's like a soft like accent R. It's a wisp of an R. It's a hint of an R. But the more R's in that word, each consecutive R is dropped more until like the last ones are no longer present, right? If there's multiple R's in a word, then those last R's do not get pronounced at all if you're like around Boston. It's really funny. I'm trying to think of what are some words that have like multiple R's in it. But yeah, so I think we would say mountain. But like if you're a person who works or climbs mountains and you're a mountaineer, we would say mountaineer. Mountaineer. Like it's really, we don't put a lot of emphasis on the R's. My dream is to go to Miami one day. Why? Good to know. I'll just call them all trash can. Your dream is to go to Miami? Is your dream just to hate yourself? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to go to Miami? I'm sorry, do you want to be in the adult film industry for 15 days and then immediately get discarded? Do you want to have new levels of drugs that they shouldn't even, that other normal drug addicts don't even use? Do you want all of the other Florida people to hate you specifically? I want to go to Miami. Everyone else wants to leave Miami. I'm German, guys. Come on. Miami is fancy to me? What fucking propaganda are they showing to you Germans? What are they showing to you? What? What are you watching that you think Miami is fancy? I saw a guy sleeping upside down in a trash can. Was it in Miami? Mama Cryptid, when you think of Miami here in Florida, when you think of Miami, do you think it's fancy? Is Miami There's a fancy part of Miami?
Yeah. It has a lot more money than the not so fancy.
I'm thinking the not so fancy parts, you know, like if you were to like go and try and live in Miami for a bit, like
I don't want to. Please don't make me. They drive crazy down there.
No. Oh geez, and you're saying they drive crazy down there. That's saying something. Most Floridians drive crazy. It's
scary.
It's scary.
Oh, they're scary.
Miami is fancy, don't listen to them. It's like bottled seawater.
There's some areas that are very pretty.
Yeah, like a tourist trap.
No, that's the living areas. It's very pretty.
I'm thinking like okay, so you're saying it's kind of like New York City, where like the rich elite have their rich elite part of New York City, but everyone else is struggling to afford a shoebox closet as an apartment. No?
That's not it's touristy, rich elite. There's some beautiful areas of Miami. They're old people that bought it before it was expensive.
Yeah, but somebody coming from Germany just to go visit Miami.
Go to the nice places. Don't go to the bad places.
Okay, so Mama Cryptid's advice is get good and don't go to the bad parts. That's what Mama Cryptid has to say.
If you head more towards the beaches, the nicer it gets.
Yeah, because beachfront property.
Yeah.
That's expensive. Okay, so Mama Cryptid says beachfront property. Whatever drugs they try to offer you for a cheap price, they're trying to kidnap you. What other advice do I have for if you want to go to Miami? Jeez. Whatever touristy area you're in or fancy place you are in, don't leave it. Get an escort directly out. Don't take back roads or the longer scenic route around Miami, okay? Going to Miami on purpose is like intentionally swimming in the Dead Sea while covered in cuts. Oh, Arthur, you like Orlando? Orlando's good. I wouldn't suggest anyone drives in Orlando. Some of those roads in Orlando itself, like in the actual city, are horrific. The infrastructure there is not the best. But as far as like a lot of events, a lot of cool shows, a lot of things to see for touristy people, I think happens in Orlando. Theme park stuff happens near Orlando. Yeah. Isn't Florida's state bird the snow owl? That would be funny if it is. The whole chat started talking as soon as we started making fun of Miami. Yeah, because people thought Miami was a good place to go visit. I thought Florida's state bird was Florida Man. That's our state criminal. You don't listen to them, they'll force you to play D&D. Is it the Mockingbird? Let's see.
You can hear the car alarm up in the trees all the time.
Bird. That's the fucking. I just thought we had a lot of like issues with You're right. You're right, Mansabear. It is the Mockingbird. It's the Northern Mockingbird.
They'll hear the car alarms and then they'll make car alarms.
I just thought a lot of our neighbors had really shitty stuff happening to their cars.
Katie?
Our neighbors are fucking crazy. They're also Floridians. I assume they're stupid. What do you want from me? I'm not going out there to talk to them and ask them if their car's okay. I just assume shit is happening.
It's the bird.
Okay, I'm sorry. The birds are shitty neighbors too. They're sounding like car alarms, apparently. Okay. You and your wife just went to Universal Studios during 2021. We went into the city to Ripley's Believe It or Not. That when I was when I was a younger cryptid, still in school, sometimes you had school field trips there. That was a really fun school field trip to Ripley's Believe It or Not. I don't recommend going off the resort grounds. Orlando is not the friendliest place for tourists. Yeah, if you're not going to the closest parking garage to the venue, like if you're going to a venue to see a show, a touristy show or a cool thing, go to a parking garage, the one closest to whatever the venue is, right? Walk the few yards directly to that venue, have fun at the venue, walk the few yards directly back to the parking garage and leave. That's why I say Orlando has touristy things there that are fun. It has fun shows, it has fun events. It's not like a get out and walk around type of city. Yeah. And I don't want to like blame it on it's not their fault that they're homeless. I'm saying that there's it's not a friendly place to walk around. Yeah. I had to move my neighbor's trash cans so the city can pick up leaves in Midwestern. You have fancy bread machinery in Germany. Yeah, the German bread has the fancy bread machinery. You walked everywhere in Tokyo? That sounds really nice. That sounds fancy. I loved walking in Georgia, some of the bigger Georgia states. They have some really nice, more walkable grid-like cities in certain parts of Georgia. I think it was Savannah, Georgia, and some other places have it too. They're older historic towns in Georgia, and they're still touristy enough. They were really nice to walk around. You could be a tourist there and walk around, and it was fine. It was a really enjoyable place to walk and look at little shops and stuff. That was fine. You could walk around for hours and just keep looking at stuff. Those areas in Georgia had some fun places to walk around. Florida, outside of like the actual touristy area, so like Orlando's not a walk around city, right? It's not fun to walk around. You could argue it's not safe to walk around. But the touristy areas, when like the amusement parks make like a community, like when there's downtown Disney, it feels like a touristy area. There's the resorts there, you stand, and you're in a tourist area. Florida is a very big tourist industry. It feels very like, oh, this seems great. This seems wonderful. Because you're in the touristy area. So like whatever touristy area you're in, even if that is Miami, don't leave it. I'll forever hate Americans who call toast bread. It's not bread, it's toast. Yeah, isn't toast is different. Toast is when you like, it's like toasted. What Americans are calling toast bread? Americans call everything bread. Am I missing something? Yeah, are there bread is bread? You mean like you had bread, you had a loaf of bread, you sliced it, you put it into a toaster, it's now cooked, and now it's toast? Right? That's what my American brain's saying right now. Like after you toast it, it's toast. Are there some people who after it's toasted still call it bread? All of my great aunts and uncles call it bread after you toast it? What? I didn't even know. What is it like a Midwestern thing? Is it just a particular part? Because I'm from up north and we've lived here in the South for most of our lives. I haven't seen it Northeast or Southeast. I haven't heard anyone in California call it that either. That's the West Coast, so maybe it's Midwest. Is it the Midwest that's like still calling it bread after they toasted it? That's the only thing I can think of. But no, that's not all Americans call everything bread. Most maybe calling it toasted bread or toasted buns, but that's when it's a sandwich. No, it's still toast. It's still toasted. Oh my goodness, Itachi, like wait. There's different types of bread. There's why. Yeah, and then we specify, right? We would like, yeah, the bread is a generic term. Yeah, we'd still specify, even Americans specify what type of bread they want. If it has the different ingredients on it, if it has, if it's in the different shape. But overall, we call breaded things, that category is bread. But no, we still specify, like, what type of bread we want. Hold on, I'm eating right now, so hold on, everyone take a snack break, hold on. I'm gonna munch in the mic real quick. Oh, I kind of have a chewing animation on the model too. Hold on. That kind of works. Wait. If you toast normal bread, it's still bread. If you have toast, but you don't toast it, it's still toast. So these are entirely separate things. These are entirely separate things to you. Let me look up European toast versus bread. Toast or toastbrot can refer to a specific type of pre-sliced soft bread meant for toasting, while bread or brot is a broader term for any baked loaf. Okay. So toast is that specific pre-sliced soft bread for you guys. And so it's not whether or not it's toast or not, it's just that style of bread and slicing is toast. But anything else is bread. Okay, yeah, so we American, we typically refer to it as like the act of toasting. We've toasted it, it makes it toast. They say English is wild. I think you gave my brain scoliosis with that. That sounds like a lie. I don't know, man, it's just what... It's what Dreamy Alora and Google is telling us, but that sounds like some crazy nonsense to me. I'm like, what? No, you put it in the toaster now, it's toasted, it's toast. I mean, unless it's like a bagel, then you just have a toasted bagel. That's not toast, that's a bagel still. And German is a whole other range of wild. Be prepared. No, please. I don't wanna be prepared for that. I think I'll just run away. Whenever we do make the move over to the Netherlands and we see like a German approaching, I feel like it will be like in video games when you have the character names and what they are floating over their head with an experience bar. I feel like whenever a German will appear, it will say like German over their head with an experience bar that shows they're too high above my level, and then me and Ruth will just turn around and run. Avoid all contact. Umfahren is the opposite of umfahren. Is that like the flammable and inflammable type thing here in American English? Toast is just warm bread? No, it's not just warm bread. It's like toasted bread. Right. Germany has some good ass chocolate. Ooh. You cook bread twice to make it toast. No, toast is warm. Warm bread is just warm bread. No, toast is toast. Warm bread is just warm bread. Warm bread. Hold on, I'm eating pizza right now. So speaking of warm things, I've gotten so much writing done. I've gotten so much writing done, guys. Can't you see? Oh my goodness. I was wondering why the model kept looking like she was glaring. The camera was just sinking down. Sounds like a good time for start time. I had to have some coke. I had to have some warm drinks today because I was starting to lose my voice pretty bad after story time yesterday. And it's not just specifically story time. It's this is now the 20th day in a row of streaming where I've been streaming for multiple hours. And when I originally made the goal of streaming every day of November, it was because like I thought no one would watch. I didn't really have any followers, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just talk and write for like 30 minutes each day to get used to streaming and how to do it. But no one's gonna watch me, right? So it'll just be a way for me to learn. And instead, all my wonderful raccoons appeared. And instead I've been talking for hours, right? The longest stream was 7 hours one night. We went to like 5 or 6 a.m. in my time. Many of them are at least like 2 to 3 hours, some of them are 4 to 5 hours. Like, it's every single night I'm talking for many hours here. And when I wake up the next day after stream, I'm like, oh my voice is gone. My voice is really rough. So I had to spend then all day I'm kind of taking care of it, kind of trying to relax it a bit. That way I can hop back on it and talk with you guys for a few more hours and just keep yapping. You guys are making me crave toast now. This was a you problem. I think you started this. One of my friends took all the cheese off of a toast, then washed the sauce off with water because he just wanted bread, and it scares me to this day. So one of your friends took all the cheese off of pizza, washed the sauce off the pizza that now no longer had cheese because he just wanted the pizza bread. Do you need help? Did you call 911? My chihuahua staring on his blanket and staring into the void. Should I be worried? Yeah, did you let your little chihuahua hear about this monstrosity that happened to a pizza? Oh my god. I think you should be worried for all of us. I'm worried for all of us. What You didn't call 911, but you locked him outside for a while. Good. You should have locked him out for longer. This should be someone you don't know anymore. You say one of my friends did this. Why are you they should be an ex-friend. What is this? She never looked at him the same way. I can imagine. That's horrific. What is that? Was it like a... I have to ask for detail. Okay, you have to answer. Was it one of those, like, pre-made frozen pizzas that you put in the freezer until it's ready to bake? And they did all that? Or did they order a fresh, like, hot, ready-to-go pizza because they wanted the warm bread, and they just then ripped off all the cheese and then washed off all the sauce of this warm, already made pizza? It was Little Caesar, so it was fresh pizza? Was it leftovers or was it a fresh pizza that they did this to? Little Caesars at a party? At a party? In public with people watching them? What? Every description you add to this makes it worse. This is the same kid who doesn't like chocolate or bacon. I don't think this is a... I say this as a cryptid, okay? I don't think that person's a human being. And I'm not a human being. I'm a cryptid, and I still like chocolate and bacon. So, like, something is... You might be in danger around them. That might not... that might not be your friend. But can't you just order pizza bread, like plain bread? Yes, you can. Dream of the Lord, yes, you can. You can. That's what's making this... That's what's making this all the more confusing. I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm taking another bite of my good pizza that has toppings and cheese and sauce on it. What? Oh my god. Ow. Oh. You're pretty sure that they are a cave-dwelling little goblin creature. Okay, everyone. And we had bread out at the time. You had bread. But the better solution to this person was to take the pizza slices, the fresh pizza slices that were delivered, rip off the cheese, wash off the sauce with water. Now have this cheeseless, sauceless, soggy, wet, warm-ish bread and consume that. He liked how the pizza bread tasted. Why didn't... At that point, I just asked somebody. I'd ask your friend, like, hey, do you wanna eat a pizza slice, but could I have, like, the crust? Could that be a thing? Because some people do that. They're like, oh, yeah. Like, I'll give you my crust, dude. No fucking problem. That would be more normal. That would be more normal than whatever your friend did. Cryptid, what if the scary pizza man steals my pizza? I would rather them steal a pizza than, like, having to witness what they did to the pizza. Can you imagine if they didn't? If they just stood there and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna have a slice, and they're, like, in your home at your party, and you're the host. You're the little raccoon host there, Roots. And then you just had to witness this person you thought was a friend, that you thought was an ally, that you thought had a soul, and was a good human being, and do that to a pizza slice right in front of you. I think that just gives you PTSD. I don't think you would ever host a party again. I'm just a girl, can't decide if I want to write my Christmas romance or a medieval romance, RIP. You know, I feel like we're getting really close to the Christmassy vibes, you know what I mean? Like, now it's kind of like the... I feel like if you want to get in the mood for the upcoming Christmas holiday, it's fast approaching, you know, maybe tune into the Christmas one. And I feel like after that, medieval romance is popular all year round, you know what I mean? You can think of your medieval romance all year round. But writing a Christmas romance right now as we're approaching the season, you know what I mean? Doesn't that sound good? Slap the scary pizza man right in his face. He didn't eat the crust because he doesn't like it. Oh, so he just did this to the soggy, wet, sauceless, cheeseless remains of the corpse of the pizza slice. Yeah. I'd steal Cryptid's pizza if it's cheese pizza. It's not. It's pepperoni pizza. I kicked his knees for it. Let's get back a little closer to the subject. You just want to stop talking about the horrible people you're friends with. Did he scrub the pizza like a plate? Does everyone else at the party watching this? Or were you and like the host like the only people to see it? How many people saw this? Because sometimes you can be at a party, but you're like the one person in the kitchen, right? Like, he did scrub the pizza like a plate. Oh no. I'm 100% in Christmas vibes, but I am in huge trouble because I want to watch Game of Thrones and watch my Warlord X Princess romance. Meanwhile, too many book ideas, not enough time. just write down on a post-it note like all your ideas, that way it's still written down somewhere before you lose the inspiration. And then just focus on whatever you want to focus on. Because sometimes, like, when you have too many ideas, that's the time to at least write down what all the ideas are. Because later on, you'll have writer's block, right? At some point, we all have writer's block. And then we're like, I don't know what to write. And then you'll look at your old shit, and you'll be like, oh, I did have that idea one time. I never wrote that. That would be so cool to do. Thank you, past me, for writing that down. Everyone, don't forget to eat and drink. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I can tell you guys to do it if I'm doing it. I'm a cool kid. Rich was so happy they thought that they fixed it. So that way my, I don't need 2 mouses anymore. They're like, no, just do this. And I fixed it. You should have the mouse work on all 3 monitors now. This mouse is fucking stuck. Oh wait, maybe it's this one. I think I'm on the wrong mouse. Okay, yeah, the other mouse works. Writer's block is nowhere near me. Keep riding that high. It comes. You're flying towards the sun. You're gonna come crashing down. Those wings are gonna melt someday. Don't you worry. Having a hard time starting chapter 21. Think of a different starting place. Now, if you're over here like, oh man, it's really hard starting chapter 1. It's him, like, having coffee at this house. Well, about to hear the murders. Be like, nah, I'm gonna start chapter 21. He's already at the crime scene. He's already got the call. Try to think of a different starting point for it. Sometimes that helps. Was it just me, or was that bites of pizza you just took really... I like it crunchy. Yeah, it's crunchy. It's crunchy burnt pizza. It's burnt pizza. We cook it extra long so it's burnt. I really like it. Roots makes fun of me. They like undercooked pizza, in my opinion. Roots likes undercooked pizza. They like it.
Your pizza's done, by the way.
Yeah, I'm eating it. That's why everyone in chat's making fun of me for it sounding crunchy, because they can hear it on the mic. Oopsie. You guys asked for the mic to be louder when the stream started, so that's your own fault. That's why you can hear it. I turned up the radius of what it can pick up. You like normal fucking pizza? You... Mama Cryptid, did you ever... Yeah, Luna's out. You like undercooked pizza. But no, yeah, totally This is charred ash, and I love it. It's the best thing. I love it. I love burnt pizza. I love it so much. Like the crispiness, the charcoal. The charcoal adds flavor. Charcoal is one of the best flavors. Charcoal and the pepperoni and the meat and the bacon and the salt. That's all. It sounded like a hard taco shell. I'm so close to grabbing bread buns and putting sauce, pepperoni, and cheese on it. My air fryer me equals besties. Yeah, Roots was using their air fryer earlier too. Yeah, hold on. Do you guys want like crunchy ASMR? This is. I honestly could have it more burnt, but this is like the minimum. Like, oh yeah, this is the minimum amount of time until it's like a decent amount of burnt. It's so burnt and yummy. It's so crunchy. It's perfect. I know my model's glaring, but I'm actually happy. I swear that the camera just keeps sinking a little lower. I'm throwing off what the face tracking. But oh my god, no, I love crunchy pizza. Crunchy pizza is the best. I can still have normal pizza, like if you get Domino's, if you get like someone mentioned Little Caesars earlier, but I can still have those. It's fine. But I'm like the highest peak form of pizza should be burnt. It should be burnt. I love it. I love burnt fries. Burnt fries? Oh my god, like really crispy fries. Okay, hell yeah, pizza buns for breakfast at 5 a.m. Smash. Yes, 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 yes. Go, my little raccoon, scavenge. Eat the food. Feast. She like burnt. I like, what else do I like burnt? I love burnt pizza. I love crispy fries. The crispier the fries are, the better. I don't think I like too many other things burnt, do I? I don't like hard cookies. Cookies should be like soft. They should be soft cookies. That is the one thing I think I don't actually like. I don't like the hard cookies. I don't like them when they're like really crispy cookies. That's the worst. I'm like, oh, you ruined the cookies. This is hell. You actually have classes today, Alora? Dreamy Alora, it's past 5 a.m. for you. You haven't slept. Your sleep schedule is so screwed. If I go, I'd end up passing out, and I do not want to test my luck today. Oh my god, Dreamy Alora. Try it out. I hope you can fix it soon. That's rough. I do not. Roots was having issues with their sleep schedule for the past few days, too. It's rough. It's really hard getting it fixed. Yeah, Roots likes the crunchy cookies, and I'm always asking for soft cookies. Why are we the opposites of that? You would think we're siblings. We should have at least similar tasted food. Roots, baby Roots, also was like a little health food addict. They were pretty okay with like eating fruits and vegetables. They liked apples. They liked having really healthy snacks when they were a baby raccoon. They were actually really good with that. I was I will never turn down extra ice cream, extra cookies, extra chocolate. I'll never turn that down. And then baby Roots was over there like, no, I don't need ice cream. Maybe I'll just have an apple. I'll have a couple slices of apple. I don't want ice cream. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Roots was little kids, me and Roots, were very, very different. Hold on, you guys are gonna hear my burnt pizza again. Oh. Anyway, it's been almost an hour and a half. Day 20, guys, let's go. There we go, see, I'm typing. I don't want to hear shit from anyone. So honestly, I do live stream writing stuff to you guys too, but some people are asking about the word count goals if I'm ahead. I actually, since I prefer writing with pen and paper, I actually do, I'm kept up with the word goal just on pen and paper. I don't always write everything on the Word document here. Some people are asking about that. They're like, oh, you're behind. And I'm like, well, this is one of 8 Word documents I've opened on stream. So this word counts just for this one document. And 2, I'm also writing on pen and paper. So if anyone wonders, like, oh, why did Cryptid say she's still caught up on the word count? I'm writing a lot of places. Writing everywhere. Okay, Cryptid wrote something. Now distract her with more food. What was that you said? Food? Oh, look at that. Pizza. Ow. I'm leaning further away from the mic. Can you guys still hear the crunchiness? Can you guys still hear it? I'm like leaning further away from the mic. Hopefully not. Guys, I just grabbed random bread buns and there's mold on them. The package is brand new. Oh no, that's devastating. That's horrible. I'm so sorry, worst feeling. Sorry I hit the mic. I have 3 monitors and 3 keyboards and 2 mouses and a camera and a microphone, okay? And water and pizza. And it's a small desk meant for one monitor. I'm doing my best though. They're supposed to be good until the 23rd, 25th. Sorry, my mistake. I thought it was the 23rd of December. It's the 25th of December. What? Oh, TFA. I don't know what that means. But man, oh man, I hate when shit happens with the bagels. Is it? Do you have like the receipt? Can you like here at some stores, if it has that expiration date and it's gone before the expiration date, sometimes you can return it and they'll let you get like a new one. I don't know if they'll let you do it where you are, but some places let you do that. Oh, you once found 3-month-old bread tucked away on a Walmart shelf. It was very much not okay. Yeah, that very much sounds like it's not okay. That sounds horrific. Honestly, though, the earlier bread pizza story with washing off the pizza was worse. If I had to rank the two, I would much rather see moldy bread on a Walmart shelf, because I kind of expect that, compared to whatever fucking nonsense was happening with the washing off a pizza slice. I'm German, come on. If they don't take it back, I'm gonna sue. I wouldn't, but technically I could. You gotta... You can't say, like, oh, come on, and make it sound like it's natural. We're Americans. We're not used to... We're not used to having rights. We're not used to anything going good for us. What was I saying? I worked there. Bread technically is not our problem, but eh. Bread had a family? Roots! No milk for them. Don't Americans sue others for random shit all the time? Yes. You want to know why? Because otherwise we don't get shit. It's not always random, but we can try. Yeah, but yeah, American is very lawsuit heavy compared to other nations, but also understand that the reason why that's happening is because that is the only way sometimes to get anything, otherwise you are screwed. It is sometimes the only option you have. Everyone's like, oh, why did they jump? Why did they escalate? Why did they escalate all the way up to a lawsuit? And it's like, no, like there wasn't an escalating, it was that or nothing. It was lit for many, it's that or nothing. That is the only way. So they're like, well, please, I want some. We are very much, for our land of rights, we have very, very few rights unless we defend those rights in a lawsuit. I've definitely not sued when I could have in a few instances. Yes. American governments, why healthcare when you could simply not? That's why I'm like, oh, some of those other places, some people are in Germany, some people are in the Netherlands. Like, man, is it nice having healthcare and usable sidewalks over there? Is that nice? Is that a nice feeling? Burnt my thumb, bodily damage, etc. While bruising. Yeah. There's other stuff too. Many corporations here have the thing, they will do effed up shit as long as they think they can get away with it, at a corporate level. And they will continue to do the bad stuff to consumers, to workers, to employees, to the masses, unless it is stopped with a lawsuit. And then we even had the thing, right, if it's a really, really big scandal, then I mean, just look at the generative AI companies and the airline companies, right? If it gets to be a lawsuit that they know they're going to lose, then they just silence you, right? Then you tried to start a lawsuit and you died. I shouldn't be laughing about it. It happened a lot over here. It's really tragic. It's just like, yeah, that's just the state of our world. Like, man, we tried to do the one thing we could, which was have a lawsuit, and like, it just ended us. Sorry, you're just European. We all hate him. Hey, I hate him too. It's not just you, Lord. Many of us hate him. Please, why do you think me and Roots are talking about getting out of here? I would really like having rights. I'd like having rights as a woman. I'd like having rights as a member of the alphabet LGBTQIA blah 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 blah, blah stuff. I'd like I'd like having health care. I'd like please. So yeah, me and Roots, we have this goal one day. I would really like my vote for where the Cryptid family would move to if I get a vote. I would really gun for I want to try living in the Netherlands. And we have the business, and it's a little easier if the Netherlands accepts some Americans for businesses. And we have the business history where we have a very successful Cryptid Roots business. And it might be easier for us over the years to gain citizenship there because of the business. We have that in. I got hit in the eye with a ball once. I shook them off and wanted nothing to do with them. I got better, didn't even see a doctor. I messed up like that, but there was a time I wasn't wrong about, thank goodness. Oh, you'll help. Yeah. It's devastating. Some of the stuff where it's happening live, happening every day, happening all the time here in America. It's really scary. Illinois banned banning of books. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I'm still here in Florida. We need that. What was that? Yeah, as Floridians, we have our own special type of hell. That's why when I am a Florida cryptid, I do when I was mentioning in other streams, people were asking about stuff like that, and I mentioned Florida is amazing as a physical place. Has so many amazing things as far as the gators we have here, the Florida Panthers, right? The Florida Cougars, the wildlife, the Everglades, the swamps. We have the ecosystems here as a physical entity, the coastlines, the reefs. That we have amazing things here as a physical place. As a physical place, Florida is amazing. And I do love that. I do love getting to see more and more of that. And more, exploring that more as a little swamp cryptid. Florida is amazing in that aspect. As the human aspect, no, it's not so amazing. It's not so amazing in many other ways, right? It's pretty horrific. So there's that tie of being of falling in love with Florida as a place, of falling in love and being amazed by so many things, and loving and being proud of so many things here in Florida, and then also being like, actually no, Florida's the worst place to be. But hey, at least I'm not in Miami. Oh dear goodness. Hold on, you guys are gonna hear more crunchies. More crunch. Nobody answered me if you guys could hear it when I'm all the way back here. So I'm just gonna assume you can't. Chew, chew, chew. I'm gonna chew really fast like a raccoon. This is the stream you guys all wanted, right? Cryptid eating burnt ass pizza on live. Oh my goodness. I always promised, hey, I'd show up. I try my best though every stream. I'm always gonna learn something. I'm always gonna try my best with all the knowledge I have of streaming and entertaining and stuff. I never said it was gonna be good. I just said I'm gonna try my best. So anyway, what are we doing here today? I think our scene is ending with last ended with the girl freaking out. Her mom is starting to decompose alive, right? This is a great topic to talk about while eating. She's starting to decompose alive. The girl's freaking out. The dad's sick too, so he's gonna be facing the same thing in a day or two. And since we just seem to keep being stuck here, I'm even gonna make a little let's make a note just fast forward and skip this scene for now, because we keep seeming to be stuck on here. The last 3 streams, we've just been stuck on this place, and I'm like, that's not fun. That's not entertaining. We can just make the choice. I'll come back here and edit and write out this scene better. But for now, I think I'm just gonna skip to another scene, right? Because that's when you're stuck on a scene for a while, it gets you mentally stuck, right? It gets you stuck in that place. This scene. I'm typing one-handed because I'm holding my pizza slice in the other hand. Your pizza bread is in the air fryer. Oh, that's so good. Hello, hello. Hey, Shadow. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness. Let's get the scene for now. We'll add in more in next edit. Okay, so that's my little note. But yeah, sorry, Shadow, this stream's gonna be a little different than normal. I'm also eating on stream. I'm eating, so occasionally you're gonna hear the crunch of my burnt crunchy pizza that I love. So sorry, I'm gonna try and lean away from the mic so it doesn't bother you guys, but in between the yapping, there's also gonna be eating. Because I really like this pizza. Oh my goodness. Roots made it just for me. Oh. You just got home from a boring shift? Did you have to deal with customers? I hate that. You're just being distracted by food talk. Cryptid's always here just to chat with you guys about anything. I always let myself be distracted by whatever, you know? I just like hanging out with my raccoons. I'm just a girl. Set myself a goal to finish writing my book this weekend. I'm on chapter 8 of 26. Will I finish it? Probably not. Do I have hope? Somehow, yes. Why do you... Is it like a really short, like kids book where like each chapter is only like 5 pages? Then maybe you'd have hope. Or is this like a full chunky book where like each chapter is like dozens of pages? Because then I'm glad you have hope, but I think that's just the sleep delusion happening to you. I don't know if I have hope for you. I'm unsure. Okay, good. It's not dumpster pizza from behind the gas station. The abandoned 8-Eleven pizza in the dumpsters, and the abandoned dumpsters behind the abandoned 8-Eleven that me and Roots streamed from, was fantastic, and it just didn't let me. We've already gone through it, okay? Like, that was fantastic pizza. I don't know why you're making it sound like that's gross. We are cryptids and raccoons outside the abandoned 8-Eleven in the parking lot next to some skeletons and some barrels that are marked radioactive waste with like warning signs on it. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why the trash collection hasn't come by to got that. But we already went through the trash barrels and the trash cans and the dumpsters and we already ate all the old pizza from those dumpsters. It was great. I don't know why you're saying it like it's a bad thing. This is new pizza though. Yeah. But the old pizza was great. What's their lack of customers as I'm a cashier? Oh, that's why it was boring. It was empty. You got a story. Someone told me they once saw someone open the side door of a KFC and attempt to sell chicken on the download, an illegal KFC side hustle from inside the KFC. Were they actually selling it, or was it like an employee who has like the benefits of meals and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna give my meal to my friend? Was it actually like the black market of KFC meals from the KFC hub itself? Hold on. You. Oh. You mean I got 7 chapters finished and 12,000 words? It's not supposed to be more than 300 pages because my debut novel is 530 pages. You want a shorter, cozy Christmas novel that people can read in one sitting without going totally insane. That sounds super cozy. I really like that vibe, the idea of like, oh no, this is gonna be the reading experience. I really like that you're thinking of that. I'm a living shadow, so I'm used to eating new pizza. You don't know, it just sounds absurd. Yeah, sometimes with restaurants, when you get as part of your employment package, you get sometimes like a free meal or something, but you get really annoyed or tired of eating that same food every single day, especially if you work like 5 to 7 days a week at that place. So oh my god, in college I used to do a thing. There was the head chef. I don't know if they call it a chef when it was a pizza place. It was this pizza bar place in the college town, right? Hello, hello, and welcome to the chat. It's good to have you. Uh, sorry, we're yapping right now mostly in between the writing, but that's not uncommon. But right now we're yapping about food. Hold on, I'm gonna talk about my food dealing business in college. It was great. So there was this person, and they were the head person in charge of food. I'm gonna say head chef. There's probably a different one when it's a pizza bar place instead of chef, but you get what I mean. He was the head there, and he was in charge of stuff. He was the head cook. Maybe it's head cook. And as part of his employment thing, right, he could get like the free pizzas, the free meals, the free whatevers, like a certain amount of food free for a day for working there. But of course they never really use it that often because after years and years and years, right, you're sick and tired of that food. You're making it all day, you're eating it so many days a week, you don't want to eat it anymore. So we were there, me and my at the time partner were there. We happened to overhear him talking about how he didn't really want it, and it was just like we had been chatting beforehand because it's like a college town, you chat with people, and he had mentioned like, oh, he would like he would kill for a Wendy's. He really wanted like a Wendy's meal. He just wanted the fries, he just wanted that, he just wanted Frosty. It was all this different stuff, and we were like, after chatting with him for a while, we were like, oh, okay. And we were just gonna do it to surprise him. We were just doing it as a nice thing. We actually went to a Wendy's and we got the little like just a little kid's meal and a mini Frosty, and we drove back because it was only like 5 minutes away. And we went to him and we were like, hey, you said that you really wanted a Wendy's instead, just as a treat because you were so nice hanging out with you. We got you a mini Wendy's meal. And he was like, seriously? And we're like, yeah, just a little mini kid's meal. It's a mini Frosty, but here you go. And he was like, hold on, what do you guys want? What do you guys want from me? We're like, no, it was just a treat. He's like, no, seriously, I get free food here as part of my employment, but I don't like the food here anymore. It's been years. What do you guys want? And we were like, oh, well, we mostly just get the pizza here, like this like 3-topping large pizza. And he's like, no problem, on it. And we were like, seriously? It's not equivalent though. He's like, but it's free to me. And the Wendy's meal is cheaper than buying the pizza, right? So it's a deal for you guys. So like, yeah. And for months, we ended up trading phone numbers and became really good friends with this guy. And he would tell us how many like free meals or what shifts he had. And we would take his order for different restaurants instead, like Wendy's, McDonald's, like one time it was even Steak and Shake, I don't remember. And we would get the meals there, and then we would go and drop by and we would text him, oh, we want like 2 large pizzas with this many toppings, we want the drinks, we want like an ice cream or something, like whatever. And then we would just go there. He would already have the food ready for us. And we would have this freshly delivered like stuff from other restaurants, and we would just do this trade. It was fantastic. It was so great. So in that sense, yes, I have been part of the underground food trade business. It's fantastic. I really, if you guys know people in food restaurants and they work there for years, they get sick of the food. If you have friends, go ahead and offer to do trades. Be like, hey, if you give me like your part of your McDonald's meal, I'll drop off Starbucks for you. And they'll be like, oh, and they'll take the Starbucks and you'll get like 2 McDonald's meals or some shit, right? It's fantastic. Some of them now in America, they caught on to that and they don't let the employees do that anymore. It's part of the contract. They can't get it for anyone else, even family members. But some places still do. So you just gotta check. What is it? I'm so behind in it. Well, one was on the Cameo. I get food half off and drinks free. Oh, free drinks is nice. Yeah. Did I stop my lo-fi music? Hold on. Gotta get the lo-fi vibes back. Don't worry, I deliver. There you go. All my raccoons, here's your lo-fi beats again. Question. Okay, there's a question. If my book chapters start with scenes like waking up in the middle of the night, morning heading to work, etc., would actually sitting down, having dinner, and disrupting that normal thing with something help fix a start to the chapter, instead of doing the mundane, driving home, laying in bed, phone rings, etc. Actually sitting down, having dinner, and disrupting that normal thing. Yeah, as general advice, I remember from your story time, unless it's like a really cool description that's going to come in handy later, unless that scene is important later for plot relevance of like, oh, like I have to show him having a normal routine here and putting his reading glasses down because in chapter 52 he's going to go do that and the glasses are going to be missing and it's to show the intruders in here. Like, unless it's plot relevant, normally if there's like more mundane scenes, you sometimes have to skip them unless they really fit the aesthetic, unless it's for a plot relevant hint later at stuff to come. It can be done, but if you're realizing that you're having a lot of scenes like that, like going like a bedtime routine, like waking up, like going to work, and none of the actiony stuff, none of the cool murder stuff is happening there, it might be to be like, hey, wait, yeah, this is a lot of filler. This is a lot of not plot relevant stuff. Maybe I should cut out some of these scenes. And it's just something that you have to like look back on and see like, oh, what is my intention with this scene? Is this scene helping my intention? Devour this genre. Oh, the Christmas genre. Currently eye rolling at a fake date plot. I normally hate the fake dating genre or the fake dating stuff. I hate it. I normally hate it. I'll be fully honest. I normally hate it. I started reading one fanfic recently and they had it, and I wouldn't have read it at all because normally I stay aware of them. I happened to read other works by that fanfic writer that were really, really good, and I really liked their writing and I really liked their pairs and stuff. Then I'm like, you know what? This is from that same author that I really, really like. Even though it's a fake dating thing and it's like a new ship, I haven't liked shit before. I think I want to try it. I'm gonna take a little taste of this fanfic. I'm gonna see if I like it. And now it's just the one. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm eating it up every single time there's a chapter update. I'm running to read their new updates. It's fantastic. But so yeah, in general, I don't like fake date plots, but I had to admit there is one I'm reading right now for a fanfic, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this pairing. And I think it helps. I would never have tried it except for the fact that I already liked this writer's other works, and I was like, okay, I'll try it because it's you. I'll follow you, and I'll click on the thing. Maybe did you need that line for scene 1? Sure. And explain what I wanted to switch since Twitch has a limit. Yeah. I heard that's why we started the Discord, because I wanted people to submit story times and it was too difficult on Twitch, and people said it would be easier on Discord. But yeah, I also had the email there too. Geez, I had to check on stuff today. Me and Roots have just been busy. We have this market we're getting ready for, so everything's really hectic. You don't even care about tropes anymore at this point. If Anna Hung, Lauren Asher, or Elsie Silver write it, you already know I'm devouring it. I get that. Oh my, yeah, if there are some authors or fanfic or like actual novels and stuff too, where I'm like, oh, it's them, even if it's something I didn't think I don't normally try. If it's them, I'm like, I'll try it for you. I like your other stuff. I'll try it for you. But that's surprisingly enough, I feel that way a lot about certain Terry Pratchett books. Terry Pratchett, for when I was younger, whenever I read the descriptions, I'm like, oh, that doesn't really sound like something I'd be interested in. I don't know, it seems silly and stuff. And then I realized, oh wait, no, I loved these other Terry Pratchett books though. Let me try this one. Let me see if it's like that. And then they always ended up being great, right? But just from the descriptions or whatever, there are many Terry Pratchett books that I never wanted to try. And then after I had one Terry Pratchett book and I loved it, I was like, okay, I need to keep reading these. It's really funny when an author delivers to readers, and readers like then have that trust, they give their trust to that author, to that creator. They'll try anything. They'll follow that creator. To other things they wouldn't normally try. It's really surprising. Yeah, tropeza or tropes are tools. I even have a trope thesaurus on my wish list. Seriously? Whoa. Hold on, I'm taking another bite. Oh. Funny story. I got accused of copying and stealing from Anna Huang. I'm hoping I'm saying that name right. And posting her writing on my Instagram as my own writing. And that's crazy. That's why I started to read one book of her, and now I read all of her books, and I'm obsessed with her writing. So you hadn't read her before, but someone was saying that you copied it? The and then the crunch is legit. 100% satisfied ASMR. Oh man. Generally, I had the intention, I normally try to eat before stream. Because I got really embarrassed. I didn't like the idea of like making the noises and stuff on stream. And then the other times I forgot where I didn't eat before stream, I'm like, I'm just gonna power through, I'll eat after stream, and then, 4, 5, 7 hours later, then I finally get to have my dinner at like 5 a.m. But I was just really hungry today. I'm like, yeah, hopefully chat doesn't mind. Hopefully it's just gonna be this funny raccoon ASMR. But I was really hungry, and Roots was nice enough that they made the pizza for me. But man, even now, I'm like actually really hungry. I would have already finished all these pizza slices by now if I wasn't chatting. But yeah, I never really wanted to do ASMR stuff because certain people, I even saw like a short, even someone as big as Giga mentioned it, but other people with streaming and VTubing mentioned, if you start doing silly ASMR things, it can attract like a different crowd. It attracts like a different crowd. And it's fine if you attract that kind of crowd. It's fine. It's funny. It's just then you'll have that crowd around. And so if you don't want that kind of crowd, if you don't want this kind of request, if you don't want to keep hearing about that forever, don't do it. So hopefully nobody clips this and titles it Cryptid eating burnt pizza ASMR. Please, I want to keep this community. Oh my goodness. I haven't even heard of her until then, which is crazy because I love her now. Oh my god, that's so fun. A horrible thing to be accused of stealing, to be accused of being a thief for someone else's writing. But that it ended up that you found a new favorite author because of that. That kind of worked out great. It's so funny though. Reminds me, I was not accused of copying a story, but one of my short stories was said to be similar to a Chinese or Japanese bit of fan fiction on the same setting and characters. Like, well, sure, no way I was going to know that while writing. A lot of Chinese and Japanese web novels are getting really, really hugely popular right now. They're getting like much more internationally famous, right? They're getting TV shows, they're getting adaptations, they're getting live actions on Netflix and stuff. They're getting really, really popular. So like, I could definitely see if you weren't prepared for that, being like, I never heard of that before, but with the fandom globally rising for that sort of content, there are probably a lot of people drawing parallels and being like, oh, this is just like the new thing I read by like MXTX or something, like so I can see that happening. It happens. Every story has been written before, but when people use the tropes a famous author used before, they get accused of stealing. Yeah. That's what happens. That's one thing. It's it's one of those things. As writers, as creators, you always kind of face stuff like that, right? And clipped. No! Please, no. No clips. No clips of the crotch. My next book will be titled Harry Potter, not the same as J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I think you can do stuff like that as long as it's specifically a parody, right? I think there's like a parody. There's like parody rights, at least for American media. I think you have, as long as you're doing something as a parody, you're allowed to do stuff like that. It's only if you're actually trying to copy it and it's not a parody that then there's like legal issue stuff. One author I read a lot from got a publisher deal and English publishing opportunity. But it's basically vaporwave, and I wonder if there's a lawsuit. What's Chinese web novel? That sounds like Amazon AI slot. Basically, for every top 10 selling book, there's 40 knockoffs put on there. Oh yeah, that's always an issue now, right? A lot of issue with a lot of the AI generated books. People are like, I guess, like putting in whole authors like books. Like if someone has a book series and stuff, or they have multiple titles, they'll put all of a writer's work in, and then they'll be like, okay, now write a book in this author's style, but make it about this. You know what I mean? Like they'll train a model off one particular author and be like, okay, now write this similar story in their style, and it's been trained off of like specific authors and their style and their tone and the way they use it. It obviously isn't as good, right? But I'm just saying, like, there's people like specifically trying hard trying very, very hard to very, very lazily copy other writers, and I'm like, that's insane. That's insane. Oh. Escape. Books need anti-AI scripts mixed in. I wonder if that can be done. Honestly, I've talked about this with Mama Cryptid and Roots a bit. Hold on. Oh my god, let me finish chewing. That was a really big bite. So, one of the things I've mentioned before, at least in the US, I figure the best way to combat this is normally a lot of AI, people making AI stuff, I feel like it should be a legal requirement that if you use AI to generate stuff, it has to be marked as it was AI generated. If you make a book from the AI, it has to be, this is an AI generated book. If you make artwork from AI, it has to say on every single edition of it, clear as day, this is an AI generated artwork piece, right? If you do script, it has to say this is AI generated script. It has to. So if you're selling a book, it has to, on the back cover, on every single thing, wherever you're selling it, even if it's Amazon, if it's Barnes, it has to say front and center, it is an AI generated book. Because I feel like a lot of them are only getting sales because people don't know it's AI generated. I feel like then the desire, right? Because they're doing a lot of AI stuff because they have the desire. Yep. Yep.
Are you choking?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Are you hearing me now?
Probably. I had a piece of burnt toast get stuck in my throat. Yeah. Oh my god. The burnt pizza crust, it got stuck in my throat. I'm so sorry, chat, I'm dying. Hold on. Oh no. I'm trying to have cute coughs now, but that was like horrific coughs. I hope you guys didn't hear it too well. This is why you drink water, raccoon. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Roots. Oops, you were telling Chad I was dead? While I was actively coughing in the background. How could I be betrayed by my own sibling like this?
She did have a constant state of her sibling in bed.
Oh my god. Not dead, only mostly dead. Glad you're okay. Yeah, I'm mostly okay. I'm mostly not dead. That counts for something, I guess. Hold on. I get the chat and the inheritance. No, that probably goes to Roots. Sorry to tell ya. I'm right in the next room. Down the hall. Like, damn. I don't know if they'll know what to do with you guys. You can ask them. They probably won't want the responsibility. They'll be like, yeah, please anyone else take this. I don't want to do this. But, god damn. I still have the tickle in my throat, too. I feel like I could cough at any second. I'm so sorry, guys. That must have been so unpleasant to hear. But, like, literally, I was, like, joking for a second. The burnt pizza crust betrayed me. I was choking on the charcoal. No. After all my hype of loving my burnt-ass pizza, it betrayed me live on stream. How much do you negotiate for the chat? That's what you get for eating ashes. That coughing was legit. It was so bad.
Did you in?
Mama Cryptid's making fun of me. Genuinely, no, I was actually like, I was so like, please don't make me actually like die on stream. That would be so embarrassing. And then you know, because the face tracking's not working because I'm dying off screen, right? Then I'm just gonna be dying in the background and the model's just gonna be like... That's what... You're just gonna hear my wails as the model stares into your soul. Oh no. I'll sell the chat and this model to Creative One for 1 corn chip. We spent over $100 on this model. Please. Roots, at least get the money back. What the fuck? Roots, we have bits and we have money and currency and subs on this right now. There's active money tied to this Twitch account. It's linked to a bank account I opened for our business, for our legal Cryptid Roots LLC business. There is a bank account linked to this Twitch. What do you mean you're gonna sell all that information for 2 corn chips? 2, and we have part of a deal. Okay, deal. Roots, this, if anyone ever wonders why, if you ever, like, commission us for stuff, if you ever do deals with us, if you ever, commission us for patchwork, for embroidery, for the different things, it's me that makes up the prices. It's me that you're talking to. It's me that you're emailing with. It's me that's doing the deals. It's me that's signing the documents. You want to know why? Because this is what Roots does. This is what Roots would do in real life. This is a joke here on the chat. Roots would do this in real life, I swear to God. This is why Cryptid's in charge of the deals and the signing the contracts and the paperwork and the taxes and the pricing and the inventory. That's why Cryptid gets all those headaches. I have a 3 corn chips counter offer. You make good decisions. You would take Roots corn chips? So many? I was willing to be kind. Hold on, this is a normal cough. It's not a dying cough. I just still have a tickle in my throat. Hold on, I'm leaning away from the mic. Dear God, though, that was still rough. You see, when I lean away, though, the model stares into your soul. It's scary, right? She's intimidating. I'm so cute when I'm moving her around and I'm animated, but if it's not me behind the wheel, it's horrifying. It looks like she could kill you through the screen. Oh gosh, the death cough. So yeah, like I have a hag cough, and I'm a hag now. I have a hag cough. It's not pretty. I tried to do the cute little at the end when I was dying. But no, I have a hag cough. But genuinely, like, Roots, you know this, when I'm sick, when I'm genuinely sick, like when I have like a cold or flu and you're like coughing up a lung and shit, I sound, everyone made fun of me. Because they're like, it sounds like you have like a smoker's cough. It sounds like you smoke 5 packs a day every day for 40 years. And meanwhile, I was like 12, right? And they're like, you have an old hag grandma smoker's cough. It sounds like she already lost 1 lung and the other lung's giving up actively right now. And I'm like, I'm like 12 and I'm like, I can't help it. So when I'm sick, it's tragic. It is tragic. She just might haggling cough. We have gone from Cryptid to Oni, now to Hag. What's next? Yeah. It's a thing with a lot of VTubers. I think other streamers too. If you're near 30 or you're over 30, you officially reach Hag status. You're a Hag now. 30s Hag status. I watched a streamer yesterday and got so pissed at some point because her cute voice was so forced. I rarely hate people, personality traits, etc., but that, absolutely not. I'd rather listen to Death Cost than whatever that was. Please, nobody clip my death coughs. Please, no. Oh, no. It is the metamorphosis. All this just because I was so hungry, and the worst part is I'm still hungry and there's still a plate with 2 more slices of pizza on it right in front of me. Two more slices of burnt pizza right in front of me, and I'm still hungry, but I almost just died on stream. Do I dare continue? IDK, how so you're safe for me? Oh gee. I was so originally, speaking of voices, speaking of faking voices, that when the original idea for Cryptid, of having the persona of Cryptid, your favorite local Cryptid, when I was planning that, right? Originally, before we had the model, when I was just thinking of her, when I was thinking of that character, when I was thinking of streaming before we bought the model, I had this idea for her, right? I had this backstory for her because I got so caught up on all these other cool VTubers having like cool backstories and stuff for their characters, right? And I kind of wanted that for ours, and I hadn't come up with the swamp local cryptid thing yet. The original idea for Cryptid that I would be doing for ours was I would be, she would be like not an anime hot girl. She'd be like the older. She'd be very serious. She'd have like the killer eye. She'd be serious and mysterious. She'd have a deeper, sexier voice. She'd always be a little bit above you. She'd be a little bit more of the Dami mommy, right? She'd be a little bit of that. She'd be cool. She would be like what all like the goth kids would want to grow up to be. She would be that ideal cool woman, that ethereal being that like if someone's like, oh, I would die for you, she'd be like, then perish, right? Like that cool deeper voice. And I struggled for so long when I was trying to practice recording before I actually went live. I was practicing recording. I couldn't do a cool sexy voice, and I was getting really frustrated. I was thinking maybe I wouldn't stream at all because I had the idea of like, no, I want to be really badass, I want to be cool, I want to sound mature and deep and sexy voice and all this different stuff. And I was struggling. I was practicing I was practicing trying to do this voice and recording myself to hear it back, because you know what, how you hear your voice is different than how others hear your voice. And I was getting pretty passable at it. That obviously wasn't it, but at the time when I was practicing it, I was starting to get a fake one. And then right before we started doing it, right before I actually went live, I was like, I won't have fun with that. I can't keep that up for hours and genuinely, casually, like hang out with chat and talk and chatter for hours. I can't do that. I'll break it, and then I'll be disappointed in myself for breaking character, right? What could I do? What could I do for hours and hours and hours, and just stream and chat and not break character and not be not be upset with myself, not feel like I failed at this fun thing that's streaming and stuff, right? And I realized if I tried to do this cool persona, this cool fake persona that I built up in my head for Cryptid, I would fail at it, and I would feel miserable about it all the time, and I would feel stressed about it. It wouldn't be fun. So before we started live streaming, it was the pivot. And I realized, like, no, I think I just have to use my natural voice. I think I just have to hang out and just just hang out and be a bit more natural, because that's the only way I could do it for hours. I wouldn't be able to sustain it and being fake and trying to force something for hours and be that cool persona that I wanted. But in my head, I'm still a little sad. I still miss that idea of the cool Cryptid, of the one that everyone wants to like thinks is the badass main female character, right? The femme fatale, that kind of stuff. That's what she was supposed to be originally. And I had to take the seat back, and I had to pivot and realize I can't I can't naturally do that. I'm just over here. I'm yapping. I'm making jokes with you guys. I'm hanging out and vibing with you guys and giving advice, and then saying throw my advice in the trash if it doesn't suit you. You know, I'm choking on stream on burnt pizza. It just wasn't gonna happen that I would be like a cool person for 7-hour streams, right? It wasn't gonna happen. So you mentioning that of like someone like faking a cute voice trying to do that character, like it was really close. It was really close to us doing that. I was gonna fake being really cool. Cryptid Dami mommy voice, yeah. I was gonna fake being really cool for you guys, so you guys would all be impressed and think I was this cool person that you should follow, and then I was like all mature. And then, no, there was no way that was gonna work for long. I genuinely am glad I appreciated. You're always cool to me. Roots, it's my sweet younger sibling. I think it's just because they keep you isolated enough. You haven't met anyone cooler than me yet, and that's saying something. There's a lot of cooler people than me. Oh my goodness. You just haven't met them yet. Please keep thinking your older sister's cool. It helps my ego. I will say your reading voice is very soft. It was very interesting. Was it soft, like too quiet? Was it too quiet? I don't know. Because there was audio issues. I had to turn up the mic a bit today. I turned up the mic just in time for the stream where you guys would hear me coughing like I'm dying. Because I was. Perfect timing, really. Great timing. Great timing, chat, to fix my audio now. The pizzas have eyes. Cryptid lore! So she could catch all the Pokemon? Like the original Cryptid, the cool Cryptid that I wanted to be. That I had hopes of being. Yeah. Like, would have had all the Pokemon. Would have been like a gym leader with all the poison-type goth Pokemon, right? It was crazy, but yeah. But beforehand, I had to sit back before a lot, because this is tied with the business, because it's the same name. It's Cryptid Roots. Before anything major, I always had to sit back and think genuinely: is this a good move? And was it a good move to fake being someone else and fail at it all the time because it wasn't naturally me? And tie that to our business. And the answer was no. It's really hard to fake a voice and fake a personality and fake all responses and do it live on stream perfectly and without any errors. That would be too difficult, right? It was unsustainable, and I had to sit back and realize that even though I had this cool idea for a character, in my brain logically, I could always reuse that character for something else. That personality, that trope of who I thought the cool Cryptid could be. And it was really embarrassing, and I felt very cringe about it when I first started streaming, just as myself in the little Cryptid model, using my normal voice and trying all the different stuff. But after getting used to it for a bit, no, it's gotten really fun, and I enjoy it, and I'm glad I made that decision just to be me as a blue skin Cryptid on your TV screen. Oh my goodness. I think relaxing. No, it was very good. More story time needed. Yeah. I'd like to do more story time. She'd be the best like no one ever was. Yeah, she'd be the ultimate Pokemon master. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'd love to do more story time. I think just because my voice is dying and that I almost just died earlier on stream, I think I am going to try and limit it to maybe every couple days, maybe once a week, maybe every few weeks, just depending on the amount of submissions we get. I didn't check really Discord much today. Are there more submissions for story time? Do we have a couple lined up? But yeah, I think even if we do have a couple, I think maybe taking a break, like a 1-day break in between story times, would be good, just so I don't lose my voice. Because even right now, the streaming is like really putting a strain on my voice, right? Just every single day. So after the November challenge of streaming every day, because I still want to commit to that. I still want to commit to every day I'm feeling well, coming in and streaming every day. For December, then it's going to be dialed back a little bit. Then I'll just be streaming, maybe 2 to 3 days a week rather than every single night. You should do a certain day for story time. That way everyone knows what day is slotted for it. I was going to post some more story time stuff later tonight. Yeah, go ahead and post it whenever you want. I think the reason why I kept it from being like a specific date or announcing specific story time is I was really scared. I was really nervous that nobody would submit for story time. And then I'd really be embarrassed if the day came and there would be no story time for the official day's story time that I had announced, right? And so I tried just to play it by ear while we're still such a small group. But I think if we get bigger, like if we keep getting more followers, we keep getting more people to join story time and submit their writing. I think when this gets bigger, then yeah, there will probably be a dedicated day. You see the tiny bit I wrote? I did not. Is it in the Discord? Like I said, I didn't check the Discord much today before streaming. I was just complaining about I was hungry. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I have one of my screens open. Is it not popping up for you guys? Well, maybe not. Is it in story submissions, creative one? What is this? Are you the C? dot 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 in Discord. Is that one you? No. Because there's author Relic. I see that. Hold on. I'm reading. You guys can't see it. I'm reading the Discord right now. It's up on my screen. Is it the creative one? Is it the Zachary Creek thing? Is that what it is? I see. There is one of that. I'm not sure if that is you. Just because maybe it's showing funny on my screen, it's just showing as a C dot dot dot. It doesn't quite match the username, so I'm not entirely sure. And I don't want to read it out loud if it's not yours. Oh yeah, it is you? Okay. It looks like there's a snippet and a blurb. And then there is a pen name. Is that one just an idea? I think the first one's a blurb, and it looks like, just quickly reading through it, it's just an idea, like you're just talking about it. So do you want me to read just the short little blurb? We can do that. That's just a short little bit. Hold on, let me get closer to the mic again. Whew. I was leaning really far away because I was eating my pizza earlier. So for that, the blurb is under the pen name Zachary Creek. Familiar phases and snippet / blurb. Young is a rookie gumshoe on scholarship in the Forensic Sciences Division. A family tragedy derails his career trajectory. When a flash flood detour nearly ends in an accident, his projected timetable skews further out of his control. Stranded, he finds shelter at old familiar stop Bread and Breakfast, but one of the house guests insists there is a mystery to solve. Can Young play detective, or will he find himself outclassed? Sorry for being so quiet right now. Why are you sorry? You're never obligated. You're never obligated, like, oh, I'm looking at you guys like, oh, I'm keeping tally. How often? Well, I have to get bigger and intimidating. To be bigger and intimidating. How often? How often are you guys in chat entertaining me? Don't you guys know there's a timer before you have to post your next response in chat? No. I'm here entertaining you guys. You guys are listening to my yapping for some reason. You guys are silly. Sometimes people in chat, like, it's not just you, it's happened, like, with other users and other days as I streamed. Sometimes you guys apologize for silly things. And I'm like, why are you sorry about that? That's not anything to be sorry about. I hope you're not sorry. So you're working on chapter 8 right now. That's so exciting. For some unknown reason, trying to get an anxiety attack. Like coffee too much, probably. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, please take care of yourself. I know writing is fun. I know being in our creative roles is fun, but please also take care of you, right? That's important. Writers overthink everything. I'm very busy working. I enjoy a lot of fishes. Quick, somebody do a little dance. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so Young is a rookie gumshoe. So he's a rookie detective, private detective, something like that. On scholarship in the Forensic Divisions Unit. So if I'm understanding right, so when I think scholarship, to me that means they're still like in school, like they're on scholarship in a school, like for college level. So are they like a college intern? Like they're on scholarship in college and they're an intern in the Forensic Science Division? Just making sure everyone's clear. Yep, still in university. Okay. A family tragedy derails the career trajectory. Do you have a career fully when you're still like just an intern? But I get what you mean. Like, yeah, so a family tragedy derails the work life, right? Flash flood detour nearly ends in an accident. The projected timetable skews further out of his control. Stranded, he finds shelter at this bed and breakfast, but one of the house guests there insists there is a mystery to solve. Okay, so it seems like maybe this part seems to be the main part of the story. Side quest. It seems like this is the main part, that he winds up at this bed and breakfast and there's a guest there saying, no, there's a mystery to solve, right? So that's the main meat of it. That's the main part of your story. Like, hey, they're at this bed and breakfast and they're going to solve a mystery here, even because this crazy house guest is saying there's a mystery here. What a coincidence. It seems like the rest of this is the B plot, right? This person, they're an intern, they work here, there's this family stuff going on, there's these, that seems like the B plot. That seems like the B plot that's getting them onto the main plot, which is this solving this case at this inn, this bed and breakfast. So just as a general thing, the first thing someone's gonna read, they're going to assume they're reading about the main A plot. If you know the terms like A plot, B plot, some people even have a C plot. It's the main plot lines. It's the main things that are happening. So typically, just for you to be aware of, they normally like reading about the A plot first, and then there can be details about the B and C plot if it makes sense, if it makes it intriguing, right? So maybe like a way, if you want to focus on this cool part of solving a mystery at a bed and breakfast, that's your A plot. I would start off with like young rookie gumshoe, right? A young rookie gumshoe on scholarship, not even a real formal detective right now, not even a real formal investigator, right? He just an intern, just learning the ropes, just a rookie, right? Ends up stranded at a bed and breakfast, but one of the house guests insists there's a mystery to solve. Young, distracted by family tragedy and forced there, stranded there because of a flash flood, can't escape, and then insert reasons why they're stuck there, and then more pieces start coming to light. Bodies start turning up, and they're stuck at this bed and breakfast. Jukebox hero. So I typically, a better way to start whenever you're looking at your blurbs is to put the focus on the character, which you did do. You did start with the character, right? I like this part of the character. You start with the character, then you do the A plot, and then you weave in the details of your B and C plots if you have them. So that's my little bit of advice, right? This is for storytime critique. I really like you did do the part. This is a cool, like, detective. I like the fact that they're just an intern. I like the fact it's the classic bed and breakfast mystery, right? I just think the reorganizing of it will then make it sound stronger and then grab people's interest even more. Advice, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you for sharing. Storytime's always really cool. Thank you for doing that. And that was a nice short little thing that wasn't like I felt okay doing that, even though my voice is a little bit whack right now. Let me get out of that so you guys can see this. I'm having a brain blank moment. What is the thing in a diner that makes noise? A jukebox? Yes, that. I got it. Jukebox. Yeah. Jukebox hero. Was it just a singular jukebox, or was it a... Do some people... I think some people would say, like, jukes box. Like, Jukes box. I don't think this is common, though. I just feel like I've heard people say that, where they say the juke part plural in jukebox. They say it like jukes box. But maybe that's just them messing it up with juice box. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna be brave. Ow. I'm eating more of my burnt pizza. Do you think if I ask nicely, Roots will make me soda? Maybe. Juice Box Hero is a parody for kids. Juice Box. How does this sound for the opening of my chapter? Detective Lawrence Grimes sat alone in a back booth inside Dawes' 24/7 diner. Elbows on the formica table, staring at the plate Cindy had set in front of him, like she was daring him not to eat. On the jukebox plays Every Breath You Take by the Police. Okay, so you're setting it. I'm wondering if there should be a bit more. I do like the fact you did put the you can't see me highlighting anything, can you? It's not on the OBS streaming. The critique you got before of having characters interact more, you're obviously already using it, right? Because you have the part of Cindy had set in front of him like she was daring him not to eat. That is what I'm saying when with the advice of like the characters should be interacting with stuff. We should be understanding what the characters in the scene are doing. You've obviously, like, that's really great. You're obviously already using that advice. That's already bringing it up to the next level. So I do like that. The only thing I wish, I'm like wondering a little bit, like, knowing what Detective Grimes thinks about this. Like, if the jukebox plays Every Breath You Take by the Police, does Detective Lawrence Grimes thinks that's good? Does he think it's cool? Does he think it's shit? Does he think the jukebox sounds like annoying and ancient? Does he think the food looks bad? Since it's from his point of view, I just wish I understood, like, okay, I'm getting a lot of scenes, I'm getting a lot of what Cindy's doing. I almost wish there was just a few words. Not like, you don't need to describe it for every single bit, but just like a one thing of like, oh, yeah, and the jukebox sounded like shit. You know? Yeah. This, thank you. I can't post the full thing because of Twitch, yeah. Interactive opinions, yay! That's what story time is. There is symbolism of that song because the town is watching him, and I've been using that song on social media when I post a teaser. Oh, that's great! Yeah, that's really great for like a stalking kind of song, right? These are things, let me catch the fly in the room. Oh, is there a fly in your room? Oh no. Let me check my... Root said you guys could actually hear my phone going off on stream because it's near the microphone. I made plans to move it away, and then I didn't. So sorry for that. That's good. Yeah, okay. Everything's caught up. I just always need to check stuff, because again, like you guys heard earlier, right? I handle, a lot of the... I make sure, like, a lot of the bills are paid, like, the credit cards are paid on time, the taxes are paid on time, the payments are made on time when we send out invoices to customers, and they have to pay the invoices before we do the work. And then we do like in-person events and cons, and I had to keep track of deadlines for submitting payments for that. So I like having my phone near me, so in case anyone ever does an update of like, oh, this invoice is sent, this invoice still hasn't been paid yet, or this thing needs time, or this deadline is reaching, like, whatever someone sends me, like, I try to be on top of it. See, the fly brought her into my world. Sensory has a feeling power to writing, not just all sight. I'm not quite sure I understand, but okay, as long as it makes sense to you, creative one. As long as it makes sense to you. Man, I got so much writing done today in 2.5 hours. Oh no. Maybe I could write a Fruits Made Me Soda. Maybe I could. Everyone, don't forget to hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate. A fly has a sense of immediate annoyance. Hold on. Hopefully I won't die for... Why did it go dark? Why did it go dark? Please no. Is it back? It's back on OBS for me. Is it dark for you guys still? Please no. Not dark mode, please no. Please no. Am I moving around? Seems back. Okay. Okay, please. I don't understand what happened. I didn't even touch anything. I just went to grab another slice of my pizza. I don't understand. I don't understand technology. Why does it do things? Oh, a red ring of death? Oh, the shock. Is my panic amusing to you guys? Is my fear amusing for you, chat? Cryptid, I am curious. What you curious about? You gotta type faster. Jesus Christ, though. You clipped it? Is your pizza cursed? You know, Roots did make it for me. I asked them nicely, and they did make it for me. Maybe it... Oh god, maybe it is? Roots. I'm gonna make my model bigger again. No, this mouse isn't working. God, the mouse isn't working now. Okay, here we go. The other mouse is. Don't worry, I have 2 mouses just for this. I'm gonna make myself bigger just for this. Roots. I had to look serious. Hold on. I had to get the face tracking working. Roots. Roots, did you... Did you curse my pizza? Your pizza that your older sibling kindly asked you to make for them because they were so hungry. Did you did you curse me? Did you curse my pizza? You know I love the pizza. You know I love my burnt pizza. Did you curse one of the few things in this world that I love? Did you do that to me? Did you do that to your older sibling? To the cryptid that gave you human intelligence and therefore human level depression as a raccoon? Did you do that? Can't believe it. I can't trust people for shit. Going back to my normal size there. Posted the clip in chat in the Discord, dear God. Because choking and the blackout drunk computer and then the mouse stopped working. Yeah. That corresponds to how many slices of pizza I've eaten. Every slice of pizza I take, the curse gets worse. Who knew? You'll finish writing chapter 8 and then go to sleep, guys. I'm so tired. Yeah, please take care of you. Go to sleep. I know you're really struggling with your sleep schedule recently. Please take care of you. Oh, sorry for hitting the microphone. That's not the curse. That's just me fucking up. Oh, jeez. Not even the first death mode. Wait, did it happen earlier? Did the screen go black earlier without me noticing? Oh, jeez. But... Jeez, where is that mouse? The main mouse isn't working. The secondary mouse that only works on one screen is working, and that's fine, because that's the one for Twitch chat and, like, the second OBS. But the first OBS in the writing document and the one for the laptop shares a mouse, and that mouse isn't working. Now that's the main mouse, and I'm like, wait, please. Please work. Why isn't it working? No! So if you're wondering why my mouse isn't working on screen, it's because that's the one that's not working. Hit the mic more. Beat us up. I mean, cozy vibes. Oh no. You go... Author, like you mentioned your wife. Go tell your wife you're asking Blue Cryptid Woman on your screen to beat up the mic. You go see what she thinks. You go tell her. Every slice you take, every bite that breaks, every nom you say, pizza watching you. Please, no. Yeah, guys, the mouse has, the main mouse that I use for this Word document has officially broken. Oh, I told Cryptid to beat us up. I'm beating both of you up? Damn. Guys are making me work. Gotta entertain everyone now. Jeez. How cute though, if I beat you both up, then you're both raccoons. It's like a raccoon family. That's cute. That's some cute shit. Maybe the first mouse just works with all the screen. Nope, it's still just stuck to the one monitor. Okay. Hi, Roots. The main mouse isn't working.
I can try.
Yeah, find it on either of my screens. You see a mouse?
What'd you do?
No shit, I just almost died. I almost died live on stream. For bits.
Well, it's one of the bits.
Yeah, okay, so Roots is here. They're gonna try fixing stuff. Sorry, guys. I'm holding the microphone. Can you guys hear me? Oh no. A fading mouse brand sponsored by Cryptid Roots. Buy all the merch. You too could have a mouse that's radioactive and doesn't work near you. Just go to this suspicious link. It totally won't lead you to a black market site held together by duct tape. Is it? Can you move it now? Is it working now? Where is it? I think we're following the little wire it's connected to. I'm gonna see if it works.
Batteries, but I don't see any batteries.
No, it's plugged in, so it doesn't have batteries. It's plugged in. It's one of the direct plug ones.
Maybe you need batteries.
Does it still need batteries? I don't know. It doesn't look like there's a... Yeah, there's not a place for batteries on. It's just a plug-in one.
That's so sad.
Is that the extent of your IT knowledge? Just saying it's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Is
Is
it
it
so helpful?
you're very helpful. You put all these duct tape wires together for me. So yeah, you're very helpful. I just wish we knew what to do with the mouse. That's funny though. There's a zoo near us that has 2 raccoons that were human raised, so they unfortunately can't go back into the wild. And one of them is named Loki. He stands and begs for food from people behind his little cage. Oh, that brings everything back. Oh, I had a cat named Loki. Broke my heart. I love that cat so much. I'm gonna click that link. Did it need toggled, undo, and redo? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we have been streaming for 2.5 hours. Maybe. Oh, are you trying to connect shit?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna see if Roots. We're gonna see. Roots has an idea. Maybe. There. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Please no! My radioactive waste, my trash cans. That was a loud like beeping sound of it being unplugged in my ear. And something being replugged in. Can you guys still hear me okay? Now that one doesn't work. Did you? And this one doesn't work. That one at least worked before.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Came in here and you broke both mouths.
Yeah.
Both of my mics.
Nope.
They don't think they can hear us anymore. No. Oh no. Can you guys hear me now? Hold on. I can't even click. Okay. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
I don't think they can.
Oops.
Oh, someone can hear.
Bro. You can? You can hear? You can hear me? You can hear the words I'm saying? Roots broke
Filio.
both mice. Now. Oh wait, hear you? Good. Oh wait, yep. What? What is hear you? What do you mean? What is hear me?
I'm never
Just
seeing
chill.
you.
What?
I mean, there was someone behind you.
Yeah, there is somebody that's Roots. Say hi, Roots.
No.
What? You guys are freaking me out now. Please, I don't even hear my lo-fi beats anymore, and the mouse is stuck to the screen, so I can't turn it on. You guys are trolling me, aren't you? You guys can't hear me, you fuckers.
Your chat sucks.
Yeah, my chat fucking sucks. None of you guys will ever get to be mods one day. You all have betrayed me. You guys have betrayed me. How could you do this? I can't hear my lo-fi. Both my stopped working. I'm stuck to one monitor. It is cursed. Oh god, I had another bite of the pizza before this happened. So why did you curse me? Noxley, save me! Oh no! Noxley, everything's broken. Noxley, everything broke. Everything's broken. Roots cursed me and everything's broken now. And I almost died on stream. I didn't even get bits for almost dying. And now everything's broken. I can't hear my lo-fi. I can't hear you guys. Both mice broke. One just broke before, but then Roots came to fix the broken mouse. And now both are broken. And
Well, I think one works.
well, one of them's back now, but Roots did break both of them for a minute. And
I was testing something.
and everyone in chat acted like they couldn't hear me, but I think they can. And now I'm paranoid and I don't know. Hi, babies. There, you guys, how you guys released. You guys are cute kitties. I love you.
Shut up.
Shut up! Relic, stop it! You guys are all bad raccoons. You guys are all bad raccoons. I'm not gonna share the good trash cans with you guys anymore. Damn it, I can't even move the mouse on the monitor that has my lo-fi beats. Can you guys hear my lo-fi beats, or is it mute for you guys too?
I could try unplugging that and plugging into the laptop.
Let me go back to here. And then I'll wait a second, unplug it. And maybe that works sometimes. Hold on. Oh, why did she called you guys aren't cute babies. My cats are here. There's a cat on the cat tower next to my 3 monitors and my 3 keyboards and my 2 mice and the camera and the pizza and the water glass and Roots and the desktop and the laptop. There's lo-fi. There was. Oh no, I'm moving. No on a real note. We can't hear the lo-fi. Okay. Roots is I'm sitting in chairs and Roots is acting like a raccoon moving stuff around me while I'm just sitting in the way. And so if you guys hear a racket, it's Roots actually trying to be helpful and fix stuff while I'm like crying.
For this many stuff, you don't have a lot of plugs.
Well, listen, we're doing the best we can with the stuff we scavenged from the abandoned Best Buy dumpsters across the street from the abandoned 8-Eleven. I like how I try to like not have copyright with 7-Eleven, but I still say Best Buy. I like how I'm really inconsistent with that. That's a great part of storytelling for me. But thanks, faking like there's little cats there. No, it's not. There's Lupin. He's watching me right now. I have too many cats. The one closest to me is Lupin. He's looking really cute. He's one of my babies. Okay, chat. Okay, guys. No fun. Guys, I'm fucking devastated right now. I'm not gonna lie. My perfectionism is really hurting my soul. My chest hurts.
It's a great test of strength.
It's a test of strength. I was gonna be like, sorry guys, we're gonna end stream right now because I can't handle it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can't handle it. Thank you guys so much. It was so fun. Do you guys want to raid or should I just end it?
Can you raid? Can you access this one?
Yeah, see, because the one screen that's working is the Twitch screen.
Okay, that's good.
So the Twitch screen is working, but the one with my Word document and the lo-fi beats and everything else in the first OBS. Oh, are we really ending? Yeah. My chest is hurting. This is really hurting my soul.
Do like a just chatting. You can ignore your problems and just chat.
Then you guys just hear my voice in the void. There's not even lo-fi beats.
Oh, that's true. That is kind of sad.
You passed the stamina exam. Didn't pass shit.
Scarecrow might still be streaming.
Oh, that's true. Scarecrow might be streaming. Let me see.
Act like everything's
what?
normal.
Pizza was cursed, though. I am blaming Roots for this. They
That's fair.
absolutely gave me cursed pizza. Why did they do? I love this pizza. He just ended. No.
Damn it.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow has bad time. Scarecrow curses.
No, don't you dare say anything bad about Scarecrow, Roots. He didn't curse.
Yeah.
I know it was you. I know it was you. I had no idea on the cursed pizza. Books and bourbon without the. Oh wait, I should do same category. There is somebody live. that says books and bourbon without the bourbon. So it's just books, I guess. I think they're writing. Do you want to try reading them? And then after I end the stream, then I'll cry into my cursed pizza.
I'll make you ice cream. It's fine.
Is he gonna be cursed ice cream?
Maybe. I didn't know I had this power.
So okay, everybody, we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid, and by tomorrow everything will be fixed, and maybe
Yes.
we'll have raccoon emotes in chat. Okay, okay. Bye, everybody. I love you guys so much. It was so great. This was so fun. Bye. Start raid. Please don't break. Okay. Everyone be nice. Everyone be wonderful raccoons. Big sad right now. Don't be sad, Noxley. It's okay. It's okay. You're in the running for the first person I'll choose to be
You
mod.
have to replace me.
Because all these other fuckers betrayed me. All these other fuckers lied. Use rating and rate now. Okay, everyone be good. Bye. We're rating. Bye.